A Homestuck kind of day where you
Hey, I
can
get
live
it.
to make friends, hey, and we're gonna
Yeah!
get along with the aliens.
Yeah!
Aliens.
I don't know that song. I'm
You
sorry.
gotta listen to something in the rocket ship. Listen to the rhythm of the death.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, death?
Yeah, I mean,
I-
more or less.
I mean,
We generally die.
several non
Not in the
stories.
in the beta timelines. Hi everybody.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome back to Friendsim. You guys, I have some distressing news about Friendsim.
Oh.
I think there's only 10 characters left, including the ones we're doing today.
Oh.
I think that's it.
That's only 5 more episodes.
I think that's all of them.
That's okay. We'll just get like follow-up episodes for each character, and since Friend Sim
I would
or
not be upset about that.
Yeah,
I would love that.
that would actually be pretty fun. Also, we're kind of hoping that the end of Troll Call might mean the beginning of Act 2
see
for
that's
the actual thing.
what a lot of people have been saying, but my
Uh.
willingness to believe that that's actually the case is what the fuck is squeakerating? Is very low. I think that Hiveswap is basically just gonna turn into vaporware, and we're just never gonna hear of it ever again.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna end after that point, but I hope it doesn't, because I'm having fun.
Friendsim just keeps going forever.
Yeah.
I loved Hiveswap, and I would like it to keep going. But if we just got Friendship forever, I'd be fine.
Surprise! It's
Cool.
just another like 100 trolls. Have fun, you guys.
I want Troll Call Round 2 to be like a bajillion, and we just have trolls forever, and it's just 80 people's fan trolls.
You know, frankly, like, if I open up the Troll Call fan page one day and, like, there's twice as many suddenly, and I'll be like, you know, I'm okay with it.
No, see, the next thing that they have ready is no, fuck, I already messed it up. Cherubim Call, and it's just like 100 cherubim, and you just have to go through all of them. Anyway,
No,
welcome
I
to...
don't want that.
What is a cherubim?
Oh, Jay, don't worry, you'll get there eventually. Welcome
Right.
to Delaying Friendsim 1.0. We're gonna go ahead and start now because there's really
Okay.
not much else to say. Let's see. Last time, was Hannah and Ark.
And I was troll Jewish and also from Troll Boston.
And my character almost had a personality.
Almost, but not quite.
So let's see. We have Volume 14 of Cleanliness and Clownliness.
I love it.
So yeah, I'm gonna take one of the characters. I think there might be a bit of a contention point for who the other character might end up being, but for right now, who wants to be narrator?
I'll take the narrator. How about that?
All right, you do it.
Okay. This is a dark world. Both because it's night and because of the brutal struggle for survival among its polyhemochromatic inhabitants, many of whom seem to thrive on havoc and carnage.
Polyhemochromatic is an incredibly overblown word, which just means many colored blood. Thank you.
I love it.
You'd be interested to see the Michelin Guide entry for Alternia. You're convinced that after a day here, Ayn Rand would sign up. Ayn Rand would sign up with the Little Sisters of the Poor, Genghis Khan and Attila the Hun would join the Quakers, and Adolf Hitler would seek membership in the World Peace Council.
Wow. Okay, who's the failed history major that wrote this chapter?
I love them, whoever they are.
Woo! Godwin's Law Alert. Feeling a little dramatic tonight.
All right, so we got this guy over here whose name is Marsty Haltic. I'm probably gonna take
a mess.
a what?
I think that's a mess.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take this character, and then we're gonna have. I keep seeing this as Krakow, like the fucking Kirby villain, but it's Carico Puro.
Krakow.
Krakow. And you know, this guy didn't have a name. Okay, that was a cackle back there.
Uh,
Anyway, this character
I don't
didn't have a name before this came out, so I'm actually kind of
That's
interested in learning who the fuck this is, since that's what he was called prior to this.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What's their name? All right. Well,
But I'll go with Marsty for now, and then you guys in the background deliberate who's gonna take Karako.
okay. I don't know who it should be.
At first, I really wanted Kurako because I thought it was like an adorable small girl, and now I don't really know anything about.
That's fine.
I don't know.
I still don't get the horn thing, but no one would explain it to
Okay,
me.
It's
Jay.
probably just
Also
paint.
don't
It's
know
paint.
Jay.
It's probably just paint.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, people of the fucking clown religion paint themselves up to look like the mirthful messiah people, and sometimes that even goes all the way up to like their horns and shit. So it's likely that he's just painted his horns black and white for that purpose.
Hell yeah.
I
man,
did
that's
not
what
gather
we're
he was in the
about.
clown cult. How could I have forgotten?
Anyone
like the
purple
best
is
thing.
probably in the clown cult.
Probably.
Also, his last name is Piro, which is a French word for clown. Anyway.
Despite a certain sense of pervading existential gloom that you haven't managed to shake even after communing with a possible oracle/secret agent, you are feeling pretty alright. No more brooding in your cliffside apartment. You have a fresh thirst for this evening. A thirst for friendship. You're wandering around a neighborhood you haven't seen in a while, just a few blocks from where you crash landed. Maybe you'll go pay a visit to the crash site of your ship, even though it's long since been stripped for parts by the local population. Or maybe you'll try to find Damon to say hi. I'm still not quite sure how to say his name.
Diamond.
Diamond! Alright, Diamond. Though you're pretty sure that he's still living the nomadic shrubbery lifestyle. You're just here for the nostalgia, honestly. Malay's who? You hardly know her.
God damn it.
Just then, from across the street, echoed two voices raised in argument.
Oh.
Oh. Well, one is soft and murmuring, and one is loud and honking. A rust-blood girl and a purple-blood guy are squared off in front of a patch of graffiti that blooms over the bricks like moss. The girl appears to be in the process of scrubbing it away. There's a mop bucket and a collection of sponges next to her. And I told you, this shit is sacred motherfucking iconography, the purple blood is saying. So fuck the hell off, little red dumpling. The rest blood says something back that makes him laugh. The sacred iconography appears to be a collection of swear words and a couple colorful renderings of certain sections of troll anatomy you have not yet had the chance to explore.
Okay then.
Wait.
Troll dicks.
Those?
They're troll dicks.
Nick?
Big old troll dicks.
The girl with the bucket wrings the sponge out and stares the clown down. Well, you assume she's staring him down. She's wearing big round goggles to match the bright rubber gloves pulled all the way up to her elbows. Despite the mop bucket, she looks more like a scientist from a B-grade horror movie than a janitor. The purple blood doesn't have any visible weapons on him, but that doesn't make him look any less dangerous. And unless the girl has a blade in that mop handle, she's totally defenseless. You've faced this precise scenario more than once, but it doesn't get any easier. No matter how much self-confidence you earn or hardships you endure, life or death friendship decisions don't get any easier.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Hit that save. Oh,
Intervene or mind your own business for once in your life.
Mind your own business for once in your
Yeah.
life.
Alright.
Listen, you aren't the goddamn alien special forces. You aren't the friendship police. You can't afford to insert yourself into the middle of every single altercation in hopes that the drunken gamble of destiny will offer up new and greater connections onto your sore, tired ass.
But my ass. It's so sore and tired.
You aren't made of goodwill alone. Everyone needs breaks, man. You march casually by, hands behind your back. If you knew how to whistle, you would. Nothing to see here, folks.
There's nothing less casual looking than somebody strolling by with their hands behind their back whistling.
Feet smack the ground behind you, and the girl runs by, surprisingly spry in the rubber boots. Not spry enough, apparently, because the high blood is hot on her heels. Nope, not helping. Definitely not. Don't get involved. Don't get involved! You already made your choice. You're not getting involved. At the last moment, you stick out one of your famous legs and the clown goes flying. He hits the pavement hard, nose first. Son of a bitch! There you went and got involved. The high blood might be kissing concrete, but he won't be for very long. It's tough to kill a clown. You take this opportunity to get the fuck out. Damn, you don't know anybody around here. Maybe you can run back to your stolen vehicle before... Hands grab you by the back of the hoodie, hauling you around the corner and into the shadows of an alleyway. Shit! The clown must have friends, and those friends must have circled around behind you. You open your mouth to scream, not because you think anyone is going to help you, but just because you might as well.
In a bad situation, might as well scream.
Might as well. If you can't go out fighting, might as well go out making as much noise and being as obnoxious as possible.
I like this.
A rubber-gloved hand slaps over your mouth before you get out more than a squeak. You taste soap. Yuck.
Chill. Stop struggling.
It's the Rust Blood Girl. She's taking the time you'd bought her and cashed it in to take refuge in an alleyway. The two of you hold still as the purple blood storms by, stomping and cursing and bleeding from a gash across his forehead. Ha! You did that. Your leg did that. You'll never get over the rush you received from doing something cool and competent, even though you chose the uncool and incompetent option. Marcy holds on to you until the sound of his footsteps fade. You feel her heartbeat hammering against your back. She lets you go and slides away to the other side of the alley as if an apology for being so close to you before. Her boots squeak. You take a few steps nearer so you don't have to shout to be heard. You thank her for helping. You're both just all about helping, apparently. You decide not to mention the part where you tried very hard not to get involved.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that. Actually, you shouldn't have. I'm perfectly capable of tripping my own clowns.
You tell her that you have no doubt that that's true, even if she doesn't have a sword in her mop handle. She seems to have a good pair of legs.
What? And she's gone.
Mentioning her mops appears to remind her that she left all her cleaning equipment back out on the street. She takes a furtive glance back down the way that guy had gone, then heads back towards the graffiti. You scamper to keep up.
You shouldn't be out here alone in a place like this. Not that I can really summon much gumption to care beyond this one walk down the street. But did you come here to die? Because that's what's going to happen if you keep that shit up. What's your deal?
You don't know about your deal. You've worked really hard not to consider your deal at all, because the existential radio static that prickles at the base of your neck when you think about your deal is astoundingly unpleasant. Attempting to change the subject about not being a real robot. We're definitely a robot, by the way, I've decided. You ask her if maybe she shouldn't get out of here while she has the chance. Is that bucket really that important to her? Marcy looks at you with a certain eyebrow raise that you're well accustomed to by now. Oh shit, you just put your foot in your mouth again, culture-wise. You wish you could find a book with a crash course on Alternia, or at least a decent Wikipedia article, but it's not like there's any helpful Earth Guide for idiots. At least you've never heard of one. Besides, things are different depending on where you are on Earth geographically. You imagine it's the same for Alternia. You feel positively nauseated at the idea of having to learn a whole new set of societal norms. You'll just stay in this particular city, thank you very much.
Do I care about my bucket? That's kind of a weird way to phrase it. I care about it as much as the next person who doesn't want to get cold. Also, scourgers don't grow on coniferous fauna.
She tosses the discarded sponges back into the bucket. You bend down to help, but she stops you with a sardonic glance. Most of her glances are sardonic, but this one especially so. She goes back to work on the graffiti.
If you're going to hang around, you could make yourself less useless. Watch and make sure that high blood doesn't come back.
Oh yeah, for sure. You could totally do that. Of course. Yeah, you won't be able to actually do anything if she comes back. Where's Romelia when you need her? Maybe you could use your own your own limp corpse to slow the clown down. Not that you know Marsty well enough yet to love the idea of sacrificing yourself for her. Man, character development is great. Not immediately going to your death is great. That thought sends a creeping wash of anxiety down your spine. You don't understand it, so you try to distract yourself. Man, what is going on with the narrative of this one? It's fun. You ask Marsty if she just cleans graffiti or if she has other jobs. Well, okay, maybe not jobs. You know, nobody on Alternia has an actual job.
Whatever I'm feeling, mostly. Today I was feeling getting rid of this incredibly ugly piece of shit drawing. Tomorrow I might be feeling dirty front doormats. Depends on my mood.
Yeah, you def get that. You are also a person of mercurial moods. Sure. Do you seek out new friends tonight, or go to one of your old standby pals? Sometimes the universe just sweeps in and decides for you.
Yeah, well... You're extremely weird and focused on weird shit, but also kind of magnetic at the same time. It's freaking me out.
Wow, thank you!
Isn't a compliment.
Marsty dunks her sponge back in her bucket. Or scourge ray, right. Buckets are dirty, yes.
The drones don't make it down here very often, so there's a lot of shit to scrub.
You tell her it's cool that she likes cleaning so much. Where you're from, physical labor is considered morally virtuous, but also kind of looked down on? Fuck, maybe you could use an old Earth cultural handbook for your own damn self.
Who said anything about liking it? Who made the rule that I can only do what I like?
She slams the sponge down hard into the scourge ray, getting water down the front of her apron.
This is just what I do. What, do you like wandering around in someone else's hoodie? Accosting strangers?
Kind of. Sometimes you didn't choose the friend life. The friend life chose you. But that's bullshit. We absolutely chose that. But Marsty isn't a stranger in a strange world like you are. She's got horns and gray skin and everything. You realize she's a rusty, but come on.
Oh, yeah. How many burgundies do you know exactly?
Well, one. And he is interested in, meat. But he's pretty enthusiastic about it. One might say over-enthusiastic.
You think I'm not enthusiastic?
She scrubs harder to show you just how enthusiastic she can be. A delicate calligraphy-based rendering of the word globe gobbler disappears beneath her soapy hands. Okay, maybe Diamond is not the greatest example of someone enjoying their hobbies in a healthy and natural way, but you know plenty of other low bloods with cool hobbies. Skilla, Jixie, Sarava.
Am I supposed to know who those idiots are? Not all low-bloods know each other.
Oh man, that's not what you meant at all.
I'm not going to explain my life story to some random alien. Are you going to help or not?
Oh, well, you thought you were supposed to be keeping an eye out for clowns.
Yeah, well, instead you're asking me invasive questions. So now help me scrub.
Despite these mixed signals, you pick up a sponge and start cleaning. This is actually a lot harder work than it looks like, and your back and shoulders begin to ache immediately. If Marsty does this every day, she must be wrapped under that jacket. She starts talking and you just clean alongside her, worried that you're royally screwing this up. You don't know how to fix shit. The graffiti is quickly disappearing between your combined efforts, and you aren't sure how much longer she's going to put up with you after that. You've got to pull out the big friendship guns and fast. You ask, in your characteristically smooth style, what she's doing after this. Any plans? Just hypothetically.
Who knows? Probably I'll just look for some more shit to clean.
Well, it just so happens you know a lot of dirty places, just exceptionally filthy.
Come to me to my dirty place.
Jay, god damn it. We were all thinking it, you didn't have to say it, or do, I mean, it's still funny.
What I'm here for.
You heard it here, folks. Jay's here to be dirty.
Frogs?
ribbit. Sorry, I can't control the
Specifically for
ribbons.
frog door, you know, it's fine.
I can't control the ribbons.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Well,
I'm gonna
try
save.
saving.
I'm gonna save.
Try downtown.
Try downtown.
You suggest that this place looks ripe for some serious power cleaning, cause wow, filthy.
Yeah, I guess. I was planning on cleaning down here anyway. The drones mostly take care of the high blood neighborhoods.
Interesting. Zebra had low bloods cleaning for him, but maybe he's an exception.
I'm not here to explain cultural dynamics to you. At least, not for free.
You consider mentioning that you are the main character and thus totally deserving of cultural exposition, but you doubt she'd take that well. Also, it's kind of a weird thing to say, so never mind that. You show Marcy an alley you recognize, the one with the incinerator where Polypa had gotten rid of her assassination disguise. Here maybe.
Too easy.
Okay, well, what about this stretch of road where Romelli killed the dude? There's still quite a bit of purple blood splattered around. They haven't gotten vengeance yet.
Pretty good. But no. I don't have the right outfit for blood.
Jesus, picky.
Oh, sorry. Are my personal preferences inconveniencing you?
No, but you aren't used to this shit taking so long to pop off. Usually you've made a friend by this point or you've been killed.
You've been killed before?
You try not to question that.
What are you, a pur beast? 9 lives?
In retrospect, that was also a pretty weird thing to say. You meant it as a metaphor. Sometimes your internal monologue gets out of hand and spills out into your interlocution.
Whatever, dude.
You're considering just bringing her back to your place to clean up the mess you've made there when you realize Mercy is no longer with you. She's dead. You turn around to find her gazing down an adjacent street into an empty lot. The space gives you a brief twinge of recognition, but just before it fizzles away to nothing. Meh, probably just deja vu. At first, you don't notice the person sitting on the tire pile because without her other half, her silhouette is underwhelming.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, this is me too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, Normie.
Oh, hi, Focal. It's been a while. You might notice that you are a whole lot less normal than you used to be. Or she might notice that.
They're right. They're weird as hell.
Hey, you are also like 80% more confident than you used to be. You don't back down from insults. Perhaps Marcy is the one who is weird because she's the one who is so fucking into cleaning up after people. That's really strange.
Hey, that's a little judgy. Yeah, for real.
Oh, you've been expecting Focal to join you in mocking Marcy. You don't want to be too mean or anything. You're just really sick of having your intelligence insulted concerning stuff you absolutely could have no way of knowing about. You wanted to make her look like an asshole, but as usual, it seems to be, in fact, you who are the asshole.
You thought you were the asshole, but as it turns out, it is I, the asshole.
Marcy seems to agree.
Hey, maybe go fuck yourself a little bit.
You apologize. You didn't mean it. You just experience pilot confusion when there's too many friends in one place. You're sorry. You didn't mean to insult her hobby. She actually didn't really seem too into it. You're just trying to help. You know plenty of low bloods who do all sorts of activities.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Well, Focal, for instance. The trolls... Wait, you need another word. She and her boyfriend, harass people, and they seem to... they seem to enjoy that. Also, there's Skilla and Chixie and Sarava. They also excel in their fields to a certain extent.
Right. So how's that going for them?
Well, you deflate somewhat. Chixie gets skeeved on all the time, and Skilla constantly has to defend her home unless it's against thieves. Sarava literally had to gouge out their own eye to downplay their psychic power. Vicare, well, near you can tell Vicare is having a great time falling off of cliffs and imagining the firmament above. He might be an outlier and therefore shouldn't be counted. While you're working through your apparent chastism through navel-gazing monologue, Marcy is checking Focal out. Like, really checking her out.
Who the fuck are you?
Focal slaps Marcy's hand away.
Get away. Who do you think you're? Keep your fronds to yourself.
Well,
Marcy raises
oh
her
no,
goggle
she's
up to her-
cute!
up to her forehead.
You've got void rot. No shit, troll Sherlock.
Marcy gives her another once-over. She looks impressed, and honestly, you can't blame her. If Marcy likes grimy things, well, Focal is right up her alley. Dirt del Dorado. Selfishly, you wish you'd met Marcy back when you were more of a wreck at the beginning of your adventure.
You're filthy.
Oh no!
And you have no idea what you're talking about. Also, fuck you.
Marcy touches her on the forehead slowly this time so as not to take her by surprise. Focal also resembles a nervous little bug and trying to decide whether or not to scuttle away.
Did you think the dirt helped keep you insulated? It's actually the opposite of that. If you were less grimy, the energy transfer would be easier.
Oh right, Cooprum isn't here, which means her giant battery isn't here either.
Yeah, I sent him out for takeout. I needed a break.
But won't she, die?
Not instantly. Does your Homestuck die as soon as you unplug it? What are you, a fucking void rot scholar? What do you know? I know a lot of things.
You ask Marcy if she's interested in medicine. Maybe she could go into that. Marcy rounds on you in stark irritation. This is the most emotion she's shown since you met her.
Whatever you're trying to do here, stop. I'm not stupid. What do you think they'd say if I applied to be a medic off planet? They'd laugh their asses off and hand me a saturated scrub pole. And that's if they're feeling generous. This is what I do. So let me do it.
Chastened and uncharacteristically speechless, you nod and let Marcy return back to Focal. You really don't want to just leave it like that, but maybe the truly friendly thing here would be less trying to improve your friend's life and just letting them live it. Diamond has told you that much the same thing all those months ago. That he's trying to just keep his head down and try to stay alive. It's not uplifting, but maybe not everything has to be. Marcy gives Focal some advice as to the best way to make sure her body retains as much energy as possible. Focal groans, and you're pretty sure that if she had eyes, she'd be rolling them. You do notice, however, that she listens. Marcy starts back down the sidewalk after that, pushing her Scardray in front of her. After a moment's hesitation, you follow, half expecting for her to get mad again. Instead, she just slows down so you can catch up. She's pulled her goggles back down over her eyes. You think they're probably more there for social reasons than protective ones. Sheepishly, you apologize for being a busybody back there. You're just really used to wanting to help people out. Kind of for selfish reasons, friendship reasons, but still.
Yeah, it's fine. No hard feelings.
You just like fixing things when they're busted, or when you've busted them through your own chronic idiocy. Sometimes you've just got to do what you can, but you think Marcy might understand that a little bit.
Yeah, I think I might.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Sometimes it be like that.
That was...
Oh.
Oh. Win! Cool.
We
We
did
accidentally
the
went
thing.
straight...
Fuck it up.
We accidentally went straight for the kill on this one. You're telling me that the other 2 pats we didn't do are worse than that?
Worse than that?
I mean, I don't think that was that bad. We just didn't make.
She just didn't seem to like us at all.
Yeah, she kind of seemed to just.
I don't think we made a friend there.
I mean, sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes
It
be
just
like
be. It just be.
All right. Well, let's do that other shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Intervene.
Intervene. Who are you kidding? You are never going to leave her to fend for herself. It's against your religion of reflexivity and ceaselessly searching for new buddies. You aren't making excuses for it anymore. You've decided to take what Boldir said to heart and just resign yourself to your fate. Well, that isn't exactly what she said, but a lot of it was spooky and confusing. You are half convinced she was just doing it for the mysterious aesthetic. You stride confidently out towards the altercation, calling out a challenge to the rogue clown. Nobody messes with those less fortunate while you are on the case.
Oh, jeez.
And since it's been resoundingly too long since you've had a truly ironic and hilarious twist of fate befall you, as soon as you step up onto the sidewalk, the Purple Blood's fist connects with your head, and your head connects with the concrete.
Oh my god. Well, okay. Clock.
Clock. That's a
That
good punch.
was short-lived.
That's a damn good punch.
Damn.
We got noodle arms compared to him.
All right. Well, here we go.
How about the other
Uptown
one?
troll.
It just so happens that you have connections. Uptown girl.
Oh, I
and
got
boys.
it.
You ask Marcy how she'd like to clean a mansion.
Tell me that you have any idea what the next line of that song is.
Uptown funk you up?
No.
Another.
Uptown.
I guess that could
girl.
be cool.
She
I'm
be
sorry.
living in the right red world. She. Okay, I'm sorry.
I knew that you were.
Man, I don't listen to music.
Anyway.
I guess that could be cool. What are you thinking?
This car still works? How does this car still work?
I don't know, but it's doing good. Well, first of all, you want to bring your new friends. First of all, yes, you want to bring your friend to your new, swank, stolen car. Marcy doesn't seem that interested, although she does comment that she's never been in a scuttlebug. Then she begins picking up the crumbs from your back seat. You tell her she doesn't have to clean up after you.
Bold of you to assume I'm doing it for you.
You shrug. You've come to accept that some of your friends are just fundamentally difficult to understand. Some days you really think you're beginning to get it, and the next you remember that alien isn't just your immigration status. Marcy stands out the window as the houses get bigger and grander. The car passes beneath an archway and a light sweeps over the two of you. Marcy stiffens. You tell her not to worry. It's just a sensor to discern your blood color. Malik gave you a plug-in to scramble it. No stress.
It must be nice to have friends in high places.
You ask Marcy where she lives.
Wherever I feel like. Depends.
So she's just like Diamond. Her hive was destroyed. Or perhaps, possibly up a tree like Boldir. Although it's possible she was just fine.
I wish you'd stop comparing me to people like I should know what you're talking about. And no, my hive is fine. It just gets boring cleaning the same fucking building over and over again.
You get how that could be cool, coming from place to place like Diamond goes looking for meat and Connell and Asdaja look for people to kill. Everyone here seems to be weirdly obsessive and hyper-fixated. Maybe that's what happens when you bring up a bunch of kids in a robot-regulated world where the only rule is don't get cold, and by the way, some of you are inherently inferior. Have fun. As you get closer to Zebra's hive, you begin to get chilly strut pods. What if he tries to make Marcy into one of his guests? He has that weird thing for low bloods. You figure she'll be safe if she's with you, but you aren't always the best at making good decisions when you have more than one friend to deal with at once. The sight of Zebra's Lussus glaring at you from an upstairs window clinches it. You can't take another condescending stare from Zebra Dad. Why are we going here?
So that she can clean a mansion.
Why would we pick this place?
I don't know. It's the only mansion we have ready access to.
Why is Falshane voicing all three of these characters?
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna. Yeah. Whoops. I think we're gonna peel out before this actually continues.
Yeah.
We should go to the mansion with the dude with the tree house.
Yeah, the
Christmas tree
other
horns.
character that Falshane voiced.
Oh yeah!
Welcome to Falshane Hour. Where are we going? I hope you aren't talking about this pathetic mess on the seat. Barely worth my time.
You could make a better mess, you swear.
Ew! Yeah! I don't want a staged mess.
Fuck, okay. Who do you know that is kind of a slob, but also not a total piece of shit? Thank you, main character man. Yes! Precisely the best! Correct!
Yeah!
Goat Dad lets you in with a hysterically happy bleat. Ah, miss you too, Goat Dad. Marcy weathers his snuffling and nuzzles, and when he tries to eat one of her rubber gloves, she scratches him behind the ears as a distraction. She gently removes the glove from his mouth.
I, need these, actually.
You call out to Gallic, but he doesn't respond. Maybe he's out. Ugh, the coffee pot is half full, but it's cold. Goat Dad bleats and butts you gently. Oh, poor guy. Are you lonely? Has Gallic been neglecting you now that he's our hate boyfriend? Oh, he's a good goat. Marcy is a little more uncomfortable here than she had been in your car, especially with that voice. But when she catches sight of Gallic's study, all of that sloughs off. Sure. It's even more of a mess than it had been the last time you were here, when he'd been trying to impress you with his intellectual clutter. She gets down to work immediately, stacking books alphabetically and sorting papers into piles by subject. You know Gallic is a type A personality who will probably go briefly ballistic at the knowledge someone has messed with his stuff, but Marcy is just so organized and thorough. You feel sort of weird about just standing here and watching her clean, so you gather up all the used dishes and bring them to the kitchen. When you're done with that, you figure you'll just try to be entertaining. You ask her if she's seen any movies recently. Since you've made friends with Zebedee and started hanging out with Teggery's Anime Club, you've been exposed to multiple cultural touchstones.
You've been to Troll Anime Club!
Man, I would go to that.
Teggery.
Fun. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't really watch much TV. Don't worry, I don't need to be entertained.
She kneels down to start dusting beneath the couch.
I know you think I'm basic, and that's fine. I don't really give a shit about what anyone thinks, let alone a condescending alien with no blood color to speak of.
Yikes!
So if you wouldn't mind...
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh no. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
What the hell is that noise?
And there you go again, getting swept up in a friendship endeavor and totally beefing it. You forgot about about Goat Dad's propensity for nomming on anything within reach, and he spent the last 10 minutes happily munching on several leather-bound notebooks. Gallic's experimental word rumpuses. Fuck, he loves those. He's gonna murder you. To smooth another layer onto this farce, the front door creaks open and Gallic's voice rings out, calling to Goat Dad, who lets out an excited bleat and scampers off, trailing little white scraps. Marcy looks from you to the front of the house and down to the paper trail. Then she's out the window and off down the hill, because though basic she may be, she's no idiot.
Yep, bye, bitch!
Scamper.
Oh, he's
Cool.
behind you. He lurks.
You're gonna get your shit right.
Sorry about your books, Gallic. That's okay, this isn't canon. This one didn't happen.
All right.
Oh.
Well, that was a little
She-
underwhelming, actually.
This
She
was a little underwhelming.
tolerated us.
She did tolerate us.
Yeah, I don't think it was the worst. It's just I feel like not a whole lot of anything happened.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Definitely not a ton of friendship made.
Maybe spending 45 straight minutes with a character who doesn't really like you very much doesn't make for. I don't know. I don't know with that
It's just
one.
not as fun
Yeah.
as making a friend.
Yeah. That's okay though. We still got that other one.
Yeah, we still got his other fucking dealie.
Yeah.
Also, hello, small dog going queries. How's it going?
Hi.
I'm not sure if I even remotely got to pronouncing that correctly, but hey.
That is small doggo inquiries. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. Thank you for breaking that down for me.
Way to have Jay's reading comprehension.
Hey, look. I think that. Shut up. All right. So have we come
Okay, so who's
to?
playing Kakariko Village?
Yeah.
You're having fun with your people. Yeah, it's good reading. It's great.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jay. Do you want the clown boy or not?
All right, fine. I'll use this voice.
Oh God.
Actually feels pretty good. I don't know.
Okay.
So Hannah, are you gonna narrate then?
Yes, I shall narrate.
Oh, time for me and fall asleep to have a nap.
Sorry to everyone that I'm stuffy. Having learned the dangers of using public thoroughfares, you've taken to dodging down byways and skulking in rear areas, trying to spy out individuals who look ripe for friendship, while avoiding the more criminally insane denizens.
I mean, can anybody else understand Hannah? I can't get a word through all that stuffiness. It's just
I'm very.
I can't
okay.
hear a damn thing she's saying. It's just all
Are you
muffled.
making fun of me because I don't sound stuffy, or because I do?
You think about
Because
that.
I think I sound really stuffy. Just now, you're following a winding footpath.
Oh yeah.
underground.
Sorry. They're saying you're a little quiet.
Oh, I will just move this closer.
This might hurt. Might hurt. Might hurt ears. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Why?
Just because the microphone's been having issues lately. You should be good now, I think.
Okay.
It did not make the noise.
You're following a winding footpath through the undergrowth surrounding a neighborhood where the local hives are spaced far apart. Huh. You came creeping along this footpath for safety. You should have known better. The undergrowth here is like most of the other life forms on Alternia, evolved to ruthlessly purge the gene pool of the weak and the reasonable. Coiled, spring-loaded stalks with foot-long thorns flank writhing bushes and razor-edged leaves, which in turn crown tentacled flora with toothed lobes oozing liquid that hisses and smokes when it touches the ground. Extreme caution is needed, just as it's needed in every circumstance on this planet. While your time on Alternia has gotten you accustomed to injuries, you still shrink from being impaled on sprung thorns and dissolved in acid. You should have known that eventually you would have to come up against the local flora, so you proceed discreetly, avoiding poison fronds and trying not to step on trigger roots.
On Alternia, flowers pick you.
But suddenly, your vegetative focus is interrupted. You hear footsteps on the path, and then around the corner comes a small figure. Oh, its face and horns are painted with... Oh, it is the horns are painted.
Okay, cool.
Horns are painted with smudged black and white marks. Despite its diminutive physique, it has some of the most impressive horns you've seen on any troll.
What?
Then the small figure sees you too, and is startled. It jumps a foot, impaling its horns on an overhanging tree branch and sticking there, so that its small legs pump helplessly in the air. It's adorable.
Honk!
You beg the small person's pardon and assure them that you were as fully startled as he. You go on to explain that you are not dangerous, but that even if you were, you would not want to come to strife with even a small person with horns of that size.
Honk!
Yeah, you will be happy to help him down as long as he promises not to attack you with the many bladed weapons that are stuffed in his belt, or with the dozen cans of inexpensive soft drink held in bandoliers crossing his chest.
God.
It strikes you suddenly that a neighborly gesture like helping someone whose horns are stuck in a tree branch can scarcely fail to kindle the light of friendship. You dare to hope that this will be the case now.
What?
Edging forward, you get close enough to see that around the small clown's neck hangs a dog tag or ID necklace. You tilt your head and crane your neck to read the writing on it. Caraco Pyro. If lost, call Branya!
Branya!
Uh,
God damn it.
Suddenly, this all makes sense. This Caraco Pyro have been one of Branya's reject runt regulars, who, having grown to childhood under her tender care, has gone out into the world to seek his fortune.
yeah, that's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
That would account for his small size, short legs, and small stature relative to his horns. You eagerly pull out your palm husk, happy for an excuse to pester your old friend, but you've got zero signal out here. You wonder if the surrounding vegetation eats palm husk signals, just as it looks like it eats everything else. You disappointedly slip your palm husk back into your pocket.
Oh.
You apologize for the delay, explain that you were surprised to find that you appear to have an acquaintance in common, whom you hope you will have time to discuss later. For now, you are ready, willing, and hopefully able to help him down. You hope he won't be offended if you slip behind him first. It's not that you object to bladed weapons, or those who stuff dozens of them in their belts, but you feel that the ones he's wearing could ruin your look if buried in your torso, however unintentionally. You edge past the weapons, being careful also to not touch the spring thorns growing at the edge of the path or their trigger roots. Once you're behind Caraco, you grasp his horns firmly and pull, withdrawing them from the tree branch and allowing him to drop lightly to the ground.
Oh.
You tell him that he's very welcome, and then there's a moment of awkward silence as you try and think of something else to say. Fortunately, your new potential friend is not as devoid of the social graces as you are and gets the conversation ball rolling himself.
Oh, I'm sure. Yep.
Oh.
You explain that you are indeed a stranger in these parts, and that you actually don't fit into any of the emo spectrum categories. Wild, right? Although not quite as strange as you used to be, you like to think, you're really starting to blend in with the local color.
Oh.
Well, you'd rather not exhibit your blood just now. You're a couple quarts low due to the robust conditions of life on Alternia, some of which you have recently had the honor of encountering.
Oh.
You sympathize. Slinking along these hidden paths in the Alternian woods can be tough on morale. A small alone is enough to make strong men weep, and the vegetation looks like it was designed by the Marquis de Sade. Not that he knows who the Marquis de Sade is. You can't help but feel that it would be so much better if one only had a skulk buddy, you continue. How wonderful it would be to travel these dusky lanes with a kindred spirit, a twin soul, a fellow traveler, an intimate crony. Oh, you're such an expert on friend synonyms by now.
Oh.
No, you haven't met anyone like that either, but you would certainly like to. Your new potential friend is obviously thinking seriously about this issue, so you back off, give him space. You pretend to be deeply immersed in studying one of the razor-sharp leaves on one of the writhing bushes beside the path. You aren't one to force yourself on others, again, or try to unduly influence their friendship decisions. Yeah, you absolutely are.
This is the part where Caraco also has his binary choice path.
This guy's fucking weird. Wanna hang out? Okay, well, maybe you forced yourself on others in the past and tried to influence their friendship decisions. Maybe you've even done this a lot, but recently, you've evolved as a person. You now know that friendship is something that has to come authentically from within. Friendship is spontaneous. Real friendship sprouts naturally from the soil of mutual respect. The best friendships grow and ripen over years. They're not rushed or forced. Of course, you only know this small person for about 5 minutes, but you've got to start ripening sometime.
Welcome to main character talks to himself for 45 minutes and realizes what a shithead he's been.
Your Reflecting thus on the theme of friendship with a loud slow.
Excuse me, what was that?
Pours
Okay, thanks.
suddenly from the sky above you. It's a crackling, sizzling sound like the chickenest thing with too many legs struggling in a hot frying pan.
Uh-oh.
Morocco jumps so violently that he nearly gets his horn stuck in the tree again. Looking up, you see a floating metal object, vaguely troll-shaped, but huge, faceless, metal, and with numerous sets of lightning bolt-shaped horns coming out of its head and neck. It's also not a very sparkling conversationalist. Shrizzle, it remarks in a flat, echoing blare. Shrizzle, it elaborates further.
Oh!
That's a honk, alright. Uh-oh. Okay, finally.
Well, shit. Let's say. Oh shit. I don't know. Let's leap to where leap to his aid.
Okay. Proto-friend.
Sorry, guys.
Proto-friend. Whoop!
You leap to your proto-friend's aid. Thinking quickly, you push Karako against a large rock that juts out of the undergrowth nearby and jump in front of him, shielding him from the drone with your body. You then pretend to be leaning against the rock in an attitude of tranquil repose. Several of the bladed weapons in oh my gosh, I don't know why this is so hard for me. Because we've been playing Breath of the Wild.
Hey, Karik.
Kariko's belt pokes you in the ass, but you don't let this show on your face. Instead, you yawn elaborately and check your wristwatch. You don't have a wristwatch, but you don't think drones know what a wristwatch is anyway. You pretend to smoke a non-existent cigarette. Again, you're not giving anything away because drones don't know what cigarettes are either.
What is going on?
But the drone has apparently taken an interest in you. It floats down between the trees and undergrowth and hovers above the path several meters from where you're pretending to relax against a rock after a long day hiking through a scenic shitsmell forest. It's quite a terrifying sight, actually. Scrizzle, the drone observes soullessly, making Karako jump so that several of your internal organs are threatened. However, you maintain what you believe the local populace would call a stiff upper whistle pillow. The drone's blank metal head studies you. Or it could be studying something in the opposite direction, or even taking the drone equivalent of a piss. You can't really tell from its expression because it has no features to make expressions with. This examination or non-examination continues for some time. But your diminutive potential friend is well hidden from view, and after a while evidently concluding that you are an inanimate object that makes unaccountable gestures with its wrists and fingers, the drone floats upward again, gaining speed, until with a dreary scrizzle, it whizzes off somewhere to find other hapless, non-standard citizens to euthanize.
Okay.
When it's gone, you stand away from the rock and rub several sore places that have been pierced by a bladed weapon. You turn to Karako to comment on the recent fervor, but you stop when you see the look he is directing at you. A warm and admiring look. An affectionate and esteeming look. A look of friendship. Your first impulse is to throw your arms around him and lean in, but on second thought, remembering his pants arsenal, you put out your hand for a warm handshake. Victory is so close! But before you can seal the deal in a sweet friendship interaction, you hear a disturbance further down the path. God, get the narrative chill for one single fucking moment. Especially a moment when you're about to consummate a beautiful friendship. You turn to look. The footsteps, several sets of them, get nearer, and around the bend come three figures. Three figures wearing swimming outfits, lots of gold jewelry, insouciant expressions.
Oh
Three
no.
figures with gills on their necks and small stylized fins on their face.
Ah, shit.
Oh man.
I
Is
should
it
be
possible
concerned.
that you finally happened upon a group of the legendary sea dwellers? They stop short when they see you in Karako, obviously startled. They study you. You study them.
Everybody's generally studied.
Then Finhead Interloper number 1, in a one-piece and diamond earrings, whispers to her companions, and all three of them burst out laughing. Finhead Interloper 2, in a violet wetsuit and rings, slaps her thigh. Finhead Interloper 3, in a checkered swimming trunks, holds his sides. Part of you is relieved. Laughter drives out the devil, is the best medicine, and in any event, is better than homicidal mania. On the other hand, this laughter is not friendly. It's cold, mocking, and supercilious. These sea dwellers are obviously laughing at you, not with you.
Uh-oh.
You notice Karako's cheeks flushing purple under his face paint, and his jaws clenching. However, he just stares with stony dignity at the interlopers. This just makes them laugh harder. The first sea dweller says, "What are you two supposed to be?" "Shrimp Cassidy and Squamba's kid," says her second companion. "A coal bait minnow and his mutated softshell crab," says her third. "Looks like the minimal on one went. Wait.
Minimal
Looks
is like minimal.
Oh,
It's a fish pun.
It's a fish pun.
Minimal one went down on the clown, causing it to spurt out the other one."
Sure!
Laughter is redoubled. You continue. This is very funny. You continue expressionless at these insults, but to your dismay, Karako's face is taking on a harsh, glowering look. You guess that such a tiny dude has probably been victimized by bullies his whole life. And as you happen to know, there are no bullies like Alternian bullies. You tell him to let them talk all the shit they want. Don't let them provoke him. They're just trying to get him to do something stupid. If he doesn't react, they'll get bored and go away.
Come on, there goes Sarah.
No, remember that drone. It's probably still around here somewhere. Touch a scale on their heads and you could be rendered into Mother Grub feedstock. Hey, bottom feeders, no whispering when you're in the presence of your bathers. And you, little Billy, put the respectful expression on your recognition surface. Be more like your friend, the slender manatee over there.
What?
In fact, why is it that you two are still so perpendicular? In the presence of sea dwellers, you should be bowed at right anglers. The first sea dweller seems to have an affinity for cheesy ocean puns.
No.
You bow to the sea dwellers. You have your dignity, but you also like not getting killed.
Uh-oh.
Karako remains stubbornly upright, his face getting angrier and purpler by the moment. The bladed weapons on his belt jiggle from enraged trembling. Oh, see the little clownfish. He's getting angry. Looks like he's gonna shit his pants. What did I tell you about your face, boy? Didn't your Lucis teach you anything?
What did I tell you about your face, boy?
I doubt he even has a Lucis. A self-respecting Lucis would never let a shrimp like that out of the hive. Unless his Lucis is just as defective.
Oh, Jesus.
The Lucis cracks are too much for Karako. Ignoring your hissed warnings, he suddenly leaps snarling into the air, drawing bladed weapons from his belt in each hand and hurtles towards the sea dwellers.
Oh, wow. The text is actually out.
Okay. Well, let's save.
Yeah.
I kind of flew off the handle there.
Grab him by the coattails and try to keep him from precipitating a disaster, or leap into the fray and lend comfort and support.
Let's grab him by the coattails. How about that?
Sure.
He's got knives!
It's okay. He's only in murder mode.
You leap forward and grab Karako by the coattails, or by his belt. You aren't actually sure what a coattail is. Jesus, he is strong. You can barely hold him. He's like trying to restrain a small truck. His legs rotate wildly, picking up a cloud of dust. He brandishes his bladed weapons wildly in the direction of the sea dwellers. After a startled moment in which they jump backward, the sea dwellers have started to laugh again, coming with more stupid insults and fish puns. This is not helping. Karaka runs twice as hard, honks twice as loud, and shakes his weapons twice as threateningly.
Alright, let's do it.
Hey, hey! You shout at Karako, trying to be heard above the fracas, pulling on with all your might and digging in your heels. You have half a mind to just let him go to pay the Superblowers back for their insults, but you try and keep a cool head. You're doing your proto-friend much more good trying to restrain his wrath. You've now succeeded in wrapping your arms all the way around him, and now you get in front of him, holding him back with his straight arms, bellowing soothingly into his face, and trying to avoid the bladed weapons he is brandishing.
It's gonna be okay.
But it's not working. You can see from the contorted features, the bared teeth, the distended nostrils with smoke coming out, the blazing
God.
eyes, that Karako is getting more and more enraged. And suddenly his rage seems to reach a kindling point. His body vibrates violently. His eyes grow huge and round. And suddenly from his body, something like a nuclear blast pressure wave of fear and violence sends you flying through the air like a scrap of paper in a gale. What the fuck? You hallucinating? But you can see as you soar up above the path that the sea dwellers aren't laughing anymore. In fact, they're screaming in terror, fleeing wildly, blundering into razor leaves, being impaled by spring thorns and burned by pod acid, and generally receiving a stern retribution that awaits assholes. Then your head collides with a tree branch, and you are rendered unable to narrate for a while.
Yep, there it is. For a while. Oh, wait, we got some more. Oh, the while continues.
You wake up lying in the dust. As consciousness returns, you realize that you are lying on the path, and as it returns further, a small clown-painted figure is seated next to you, quite calm now. He smiles fondly as he sees you sit up.
Home!
You smile in return. You express relief that he realizes you are acting in his best interest in holding him back from the fish heads. And now, though largely because of his unexpected burst of clown sorcery, or whatever that was, everything has turned out for the best. Karako holds up his arms for a hug, but then remembering the bladed weapons his belt sticks out his hand. You shake it warmly.
Did we just fully okay that one too?
God damn it!
We're really bad at
Big.
doing the wrong one
We
first.
did shit at that today. That's fine. We love this guy.
Wait, he still appears to be like way taller than you.
Yeah, he's super huge. I thought, well,
Yeah.
okay. No, I was gonna say, like, usually Purple Bloods in this, like, in Friend Sim, they make them look really big. And I guess the Grand High Blood has been shown to be really big too, but Gamzee always looked normal sized. So
I always imagined that he was tall, but not wide.
I mean, tall's fine, but this guy looks like he's like probably a whole 2 heads taller than us.
It's possible, yeah. I like him. I like him a lot.
I mean, I wish that there was more to his character than just getting fucking murder mode activated, but
Yeah.
Nah, he's fun.
I want to give him a hug.
also he's got a golden.
Stop changing sides.
He's got a golden incisor, which makes me, or canine rather, which makes me really suspicious of him. But
Why?
that's okay.
You will find out later.
Run, drone!
You run in a wild panic. It's a drone. Even the Alternian badasses you've hung out with have been terrified of the drones. Up close, it's one of the most terrifying things you've ever seen, and it's making noises, which you didn't even know that they did, which probably means something sinister. You race at top speed down a twisting path, focusing your senses to their breaking point to avoid trigger roots, razor leaves, and acid pods. At first, you hear the pattering of small feet running behind you, but as you redouble your speed, and the pattering falls back, and after a while is lost in the distance.
We just ditched him.
You sprint for what seems like a lifetime before you finally catch your foot on a trigger root, and you go flying through the air, barely missing being sliced into 100 pieces of tumbling ham by the barbed spring vine that lashes across the path only inches behind you.
Oh.
You land in the dirt, wind knocked out of you, but otherwise unhurt. You lie there, catching your breath and waiting, but nothing happens. No normal metal monster whizzes down the path to impale you. No small clown-faced individual overtakes you on his short legs. Finally, after nothing happens, you pick yourself up and dust yourself off. You're alone on the path, and no sound of either friend or potential friend or foe can be heard. No birds sing, which is probably good. You imagine that any birds native to this forest would probably sing by croaking up putrid sludge, and that the sludge would probably be poisonous or radioactive. But leaving aside the character of the local fauna, what should you do? Keep on down the path, putting more distance between yourself and the drone, or should you go back and see if Karako is okay? You waffle for a while and then decide to go back. You sneak back along the path. You sneak a long, long way. But however far you go, there's no sign of either Karako or the drone. You don't know whether the drone picked Karako up and took him away, or disemboweled him and scattered the fragments, or whether Karako leapt into the undergrowth and hid or escaped, or what. One way or another, you're all alone again on this path through shit-smell forest.
Wow.
Well, damn.
Well, that's sad.
That is sad. I hope that he just found a place to hide.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
totally
choose
got
to
away.
believe
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Even though it's a non-canon ending.
Or he
Yeah.
Or he killed the drone.
Or he killed the drone.
He rode it away as a steed.
Yeah, great. What about...
grab
Leap
it.
into the fray.
Leave it to Fray. Yeah.
Okay.
You leap into the fray to lend comfort and support. You would have counseled Karako to turn the other cheek and keep turning cheek after cheek until the sea dwellers got fed up and went away, but now that things have hotted up, you're not about to let this let down the side.
Oh.
Karako crashes into the sea dwellers, his bladed weapons whirling like a blender. You scamper close behind him and kick someone in the shin. It hurts your foot, but it doesn't seem to have any other effect. The sea dwellers are made of tough stuff, or you're extremely flimsy. Signs have recently pointed to the latter. Your next sortie is more effective, however. Thinking quickly, you pick up a rock and throw it at a trigger root of the spring thorn growing along the path next to where the violet bloods are enduring Hurricane Clown. The coiled stalk springs out, impaling the dude with a dozen foot-long
Jesus.
thorns. He's thrown off balance, and violet blood begins to flow copiously down his body. That's a hue you haven't seen before. Huh, that's kind of pretty. But the sea dwellers are made of tough stuff. He yanks the springthorn stalk away from him, pulling the thorns down, and flings it into the woods. Then he takes out a pocket handkerchief and starts patting his injuries gently.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, Karaku's bladed weapons have not been idle, and the other two sea dwellers are likewise leaking violet blood. But these bastards are hard to kill. You remember Polypa telling you that. As you watch, one of them grabs the bladed weapons from Karako's hand and buries it in Karako's stomach.
Oh no.
Oh.
This, unsurprisingly, is distracting for a poor little town, allowing two of the Finny sons of bitches to grab handfuls of bladed weapons from his belt and bury them in various parts of his body. You dance around delivering harmless kicks and curses. Karako is still waving his weapons, but he seems to be waving them more slowly now. Then, as more and more bladed weapons are buried in his body, he seems to lose focus. The weapons he's been brandishing fall from his hands. Finally, he falls to the ground in the center of a spreading pool of purple blood, twitches feebly for a minute, and then is still.
Jesus Christ!
Not great.
You stare in disbelief at the corpse of one who, if he had been spared just a short while longer, would have been your friend. One despised and rejected, a clown of suffering, familiar with pain. They had flogged him and mocked him and spit on him, and then they killed him. You struggle to come to terms with this. While you're doing that, one of the remaining sea dwellers grabs you by the hair and suplexes you onto the ground. Your head snaps back and pain explodes behind your eyes. You're left lying on your back and trying to stay conscious, which is why you have a very good view of what happens next.
No. Uh-oh.
What?
In the dark sky above you, something opens. Something even darker than the sky. Whole, like a cave in the clouds.
Are we being invited to the clown afterlife?
What?
It widens until you can see that in the cave a carousel with wooden horses mounted on brass posts rotates. The horses plunging up and down in time with carnival music played by mechanical organ. Riding the horses are naked store window mannequins, their legs slung awkwardly over the horses' backs, their stiff arms down by their sides in whatever pose they were created, their horns huge and wildly shaped. In the darkness above the carousel, other naked mannequins with plastic wings tied to their backs are supported on wires, and above these, in turn, a net of white Christmas tree lights and twinkle against the roof of the dark cave or circus tent or whatever it is, throwing their dim starlight illumination down on the rotating carousel. As you watch, two of the winged mannequins break loose from their wires and fly down from that dark region into the night sky in the dimension Alternia occupies. They maneuver until the stiff hands on the ends of their stiff arms are underneath Karako, and then they lift him up into the sky and into the dark carnival. You hear a last faint reviving honk as they set him on one of the wooden horses, and then the hole in the sky closes, and there is nothing but the night sky above you. All is silent and still again. An odd feeling comes over you. You don't think you've ever felt such a strong feeling. Just the reality of how utterly insignificant you are. Sure, you've spent the last few months wandering with no desire but the desire for connection, and you are, in a way, a being unique in this galaxy. But honestly, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
You flirt in and out of people's lives, and then there's 1 minute and gone the next, always moving from a friend to friend. You are, for all intents and purposes, a virtual non-entity, a bland point-of-view vector, a neutral second-person narrator, barely coming into the picture, a retiring entity expressing only a simple one-dimensional desire for friendship. But just now, you feel that things have gone pretty far, and just about now, you feel that you've had about enough. Enough of arrogant high bloods. Enough, in fact, of short wavelength hemotypes carelessly and without compunction, killing and maiming and exploiting those of longer wavelengths, of a survival of the fittest regime that seems to come down to survival of the most violent psychopaths. Is this a moral universe, or is it not? You ask yourself. Are repulsive cruelty and sickening evil punished in this universe, or are they not? Does an ethical force operate in this universe, or does it not?
Jesus.
You don't know the answer to these questions, but you do know one thing. You intend to depart, for once, from your one-dimensional persona. You intend to punish repulsive cruelty and sickening evil if it comes within your ability to do so.
Are we becoming Batman?
You intend to create an ethical force field in your local region. You intend to exert some moral gravity right around where you are, if you possibly can. And you realize that this odd feeling you are having seems to be drawing moral Higgs bosons out of the moral ground state and right out of the fabric of this multicolored blood-soaked planet that heaves under your feet.
Okay, really digging for the, references there.
And you take on the aspect of Clown Sarker.
Huh?
Seizing 2 cans of inexpensive soft drink from where they fell from Karako's bandoliers, you shake them and pull the pins. Then, with malice aforethought, you direct the twin streams at the sea dwellers. You smell banana and strawberry as the deadly streams play upon them. Already weakened, they fall back with cries under the withering onslaught. As soon as the streams slacken, you take up 2 more cans, shake them, and deal out death to the unrighteous.
With cans of what?
You smell peach and
Soda.
diet root beer this time, but no pity softens your heart. You wouldn't care even if it were pineapple watermelon you're spraying on the fruits.
Why is
But
this
these
bad?
pinheads are made of tough stuff. Rallying even in the face of this intense onslaught, they push forward, seizing some bladed weapons from the purple blood pool, advance upon you. Not one step back. You bow to the memory of Karako Kuro. You stand on your ground in desperation, grabbing some cans of diet tonic water and club soda and opening up your batteries once again, but to no avail. A trident pierces you to the bone, followed by a scimitar, a tomahawk, a short spear, and so many other bladed weapons that the sheer weight of them drives you to the ground, where your red, precious blood flows in moderate streams, mixing in with purple blood of your proto-friend. This is the end, you realize, but you are glad that you died in righteous battle. You're glad that you created even the tiny, sputtering, temporary moral force field in your local region that you did. You can feel your life narrative point of view slipping away, but you are content. Yet that's...
Oh my god.
What's that above you now? A dark space has opened up, even darker than the night sky, and two stiff-looking winged figures are descending. They land next to you and gently place their stiff hands under you. Then they ascend once again, lifting you higher and higher into the darker space. As you pass the boundary of the heavenly carnival, your life seems to revive within you. And as the fabric of the place closes around you and the two stiff mannequins place you on the carousel horse next to Karako, you realize that planets, universes, dimensions, realities, powers, principalities, and cosmos come and go, but friendship is forever.
Yay!
What?
Oh.
We died and went to clown heaven together.
This is wow.
Well, that was
Was
actually nice. I feel like, so here's my theory. I feel like this was written first, and then they were like, oh.
But
they,
we don't want to die though.
They did both die though, so let's give them just two nice endings.
Yeah.
But this one is like non-canon because we're dead.
Not sure if is this a nice ending.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't think it's a bad ending. I actually thought it was incredibly well written.
Yeah, I like that one. That was fun.
That was a joy to read.
Yeah.
I mean, we at least both got to go to clown heaven, even though we both
Yeah.
died. So I'm gonna
I-
call this
I don't
one the
know.
most neutral bad ending.
Yeah.
I think it's nice.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel, Jay? Do you like your character?
I don't know what just happened. Where did clown heaven come from?
Did you really get to know Karako, Jay? I feel like you totally sold the character, dude. Nice work.
Oh,
Jay,
yeah.
you know how we went to clown church?
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, so you know that most churches exist because they're a religion, right? They follow some sort
Yes.
of religion. And you know that
Go
most
on.
religions usually have some sort of perception or belief in what happens after you die, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't
Okay,
like
so
alluded
would
to.
it not stand to reason in that case that the Church of Clown People probably has some sort of clown heaven?
Makes sense.
Yeah, but it's just so out of. I wouldn't even say left field. I think it's out of gone field.
No,
No,
Jay-
no, it makes perfect sense. I
Jay,
would love to go to church
if
with you.
you've been listening to / reading / participating in Homestuck for this long, you're like a quarter of the way through the whole thing, and the weirdest fucking thing to you
No.
is that the clown religion has a clown heaven.
Yes.
You know, makes sense.
I need to lay down.
That's enough. It's enough.
Check in with me when we reach like 85% of the way through.
Yeah,
We'll be
you're
fine.
right. Yeah, you're right. Maybe we'll find something else. I bet.
Uh,
I bet it'll be bright and colorful and annoying when we get
Jesus
to it.
I bet it'll be just peachy.
Yeah, probably.
anyway,
You guys are making references I don't get, aren't you?
No.
I've been twisted into a disappointed stupor, so we're just gonna need to take 5 to 10 minute break here and come back to I don't even know what.
We'll see you soon then, guys.
Bye. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Hello, everybody. Hopefully that
Hey.
worked. You should all be looking at a whale that's swooping.
Yeah,
You all looking at a
Check out
swoop
that swoop.
whale?
it's a nice swoop.
I love that swoop.
Check that swoop.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, they see the swoop. All right, let me
Yo,
just
what do we got for tunes today?
Let me find out. I don't know. Did you want to request something?
Ooh. You know, I haven't actually specifically listened to any of them in a little while. I don't know if I've requested 8 recently. I really like that one.
Sure. Let me go ahead and just do Waka Chow and full album. Sweet. Let me go all the way. I have no idea how loud this is gonna be, so I apologize in advance. Oh, kind of loud. Okay, let me turn that down. As it just starts honking. Okay.
Honk!
There we go.
You did a good job honking today, Jay.
Yeah,
Thank
nice
you.
honk.
Jesus.
It is a skill of which I
Okay.
obtained, yes.
Okay, so
There we
that
go.
should be nice and
Good.
balanced there. You guys let me know how it all sounds in a second. And we're gonna go over here. And Jay.
We're about to do something cool, right? I don't remember what it was, but we cut it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy was about to do something cool.
Yeah,
Yes, okay, with
swoop.
with a sword thing, I think I remember. Right?
No,
Yes.
not a
not a
sword
sword.
thing. He's about to get
Spear?
eaten. That's well, it's called Ahab's crosshairs. So I'll allow you to
Ah.
determine what you think it is from that.
Kaboom!
Kaboom!
Nice.
What was I supposed to get?
He shot a whale.
Oh, right in the
Sure.
whale tail.
That whale sure got swatted.
And
And it had
down
purple
it
blood.
goes.
Interesting.
Oh no, he swoops. Uh-oh.
Fish food.
Oh no.
It got eaten? Oh.
Okay, that guy's pretty much squared away. 2 times transition combo.
But what
What
about her?
Yeah.
Your name is Feferi Paxis. Feferi, do something adorable. Swim, 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 swim.
And just murders another whale. No! 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 Leave it alone! Oh?
Swim, 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 swim. Uh-oh.
Can she heal the whale?
Oh no. Jay, remember what happened? What did it say when the whale hit the water?
Fish
Fish
food.
It sure did.
That's not a fish!
It sure did.
That's not a fish! Woo! Croclusus, I under. Oh, my dear Lord. Oh, why?
It
That's not a
hungers.
fish!
My mom is big.
Yeah, can I get a large fish?
Can I get
not
a
adorable. That's not-
large mom?
The thing was cool, but that's not adorable.
Fairy, go home. That should keep her quiet for a while, at least until she dies.
I guess this should be voiced by
This is Jay.
Jay. Yes.
Oh,
Whose characters do I voice?
You voice Falshane's characters, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
Jay and Ark, and me and Hannah are like read each other's lines.
So yeah, you read for me.
No, wait,
When I'm,
because
yeah,
Jay reads
Hannah's
my
read for
lines.
Dave.
Ark.
because you read for Dave. Remember?
I do
I
read,
read
for Dave.
for-
Yeah.
Then Jay reads
I
for
think I
my
read-
lines.
Yeah.
I read for
Yeah.
Hannah's lines.
We didn't do this in a confusing way. Don't worry.
I just noticed I hadn't like narrated in a while. And I was like,
You
who
just-
do I narrate for?
Well, I narrate for Hannah. I know that because I've narrated
Okay.
Rose's
Yeah.
parts. And
No
I
worries,
narrate
this
for
should be Jay.
Falshane.
This is
Alright.
Jay now.
Cool.
Okay. Eridan, go home.
Eridan.
That should keep her happy for a while, and make a freshly orphaned troll somewhere pretty mad.
No.
Pretty sad.
Pretty sad.
Yeah. Oh,
Awesome.
well, sadly, madly. Eridan, examine block.
Yeah, probably both.
Eridan.
You conveniently return to your respite block,
Yes.
so that we may study for your variety of interests. This is very considerate of you. You Harry Potter up on
Oh yeah.
Doctor
Keep that in mind.
Already got it.
Oh, no. All right. Flowing through your veins is nearly the richest blood of the hemo spectrum has to offer. Penultimate on the scale. As such, you are a sea dweller, a subrace of troll distinct from the commoners by mutation and habitat, a caste which rules over the entire species. By ruling in your view, but ruling in your view is not enough. You have an overpowering genocide complex and made it your sworn duty to kill all land dwellers. You have amassed resources and deadly weaponry from around the world for this ambition through many sweeps of extreme role playing. Oh, no. While pursuing a working doomsday device which will bring Armageddon to all those on the surface. I haven't had much luck with that, or maybe tonight's your night. Yeah, all right. You hold a fascination for military history and I'm waiting for the Harry Potter. Military and legendary conquistors.
Just conquerors, Jay. Just conquerors.
That's it. You have dubiously modeled your profile and exploits after the most notorious figures and their stories, which are bristling with the glory of victory and the sting of defeat, and political machinations and romantic intrigue. And is an image. Oh, it's an image that you are careful to craft through exaggerated emotional theatrics. And your and your penchant for mass murder notwithstanding, people tend to regard you as a bit of a tool.
Hey.
All right. You also like magic, even though you know it to be fake, like a made-up friend, the way wizards are. Make up believe fakey fakes. It's so fun, though. I mean, your troll tag is Caligula's Aquarium.
Caligula.
And
Caligula's Aquarium.
Caligula's Aquarium, and you speak with a very weird and sort of wavy sounding accent.
It's very weird and wavy sounding accent. Thank you.
So, I didn't know Gamer Sass was in this series.
It's very
And-
weird. I don't know. I know nothing of this game of zaps of which.
No, not even a little bit. No, it's great. You hold off on doing anything for the moment on account of courtesy of a fellow royalty.
Feferi, examine the block.
Oh, yes.
Bloop. On the subject of courtesy, you have also returned to your block so we can get a better look at you. Again, quite considerate. Royalty sure is civilized.
A lot of
Kinda
cuttlefish.
A little different in here. Ha! Ha ha! Funny you should say that. You are also a sea dweller. You have the most noble blood possible, the only of your kind known to possess it, and the only to share it with Glub, a deep sea monster also known as the Rift's Carbuncle, emissary to the horror terrors, or in more hushed tones, speaker of the vast glob. Gonna just let Jay appreciate that.
I love when Jay just experiences this.
This makes you the heir apparent for Alternian rulership, which ordinarily would place you in considerable jeopardy. Her imperious condescension would steer the flagship from the fleet and make an attempt on your life herself, if not for the protection of your monstrous Lucis. And if not
I
for...
am the speaker of the vast
I want Jay to remember how much he was laughing about the vast club. I want that to sink deep within his brain.
Now playing part of Theffery's Lucis, it's Jay.
All of the hypothetical horror terror voices.
Oh, Jay, how do you take what is supposed to be, like, existentially horror and just, like, make it a big old giggle fit?
Man, how are you taking this serious?
I mean, I know more about the story, so I can use context to understand that this shit is pretty fucking scary, but Jay makes it funny, so...
Wait, what?
Nothing.
war
And
finds
if
have
not
happened?
forewarned of your race's extinction by the whispers of that Lucis, you would have big plans for the throne. All the plans. All of them. You would redefine what it means to be culled in troll society. Under your rule, it would mean caring for the unfit and infirm rather than exterminating them. And you have put this idea into practice by culling the fauna of the deep. You tend to wild and beautiful aquatic hoofbeats, grooming and feeding them daily. Oh, hoofbeasts, right, seahorses, got it. You capture and cage cuttlefish by the thousand for their own good, and also because they are funny and colorful and you love them. They often swim through the bars of their cages, but that is fine. You run your whole palace as a sort of wildlife adoption facility. Even if the wildlife's need for care is dubious at best, and the practice really just amounts to an elaborate role-playing scenario. It's still fun, though. You would also look forward to using your reign to unite the two races. You were told you would do this one day by your Lucis, even if it does contradict her message of extinction. Oh well. You suppose not all prophecies can come true. Your troll tag is Cuttlefish Color, and you have a hard time not getting really excited about practically everything!
Nice.
Well, what will you do? Eridan and Feferi, do something ridiculous.
No!
Dun, dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 dun. Yes!
Yeah!
Dun, 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 dun. Fuck yes! Dun, 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 dun.
Hell.
Hell yeah! Fucking yes!
Nice.
What?
Bop.
Fun.
It looks
And
like
look,
the
they're
C
always
version
a
of John.
triangle.
Yeah.
So what does that mean, Jay?
That's the last one I talked about. That was the diamond, and then the diamond was supposed to
Then
be.
more else.
Yeah.
But what does
What
it
does that
mean,
mean?
Jay?
Well, I know the club one was 3 people who were kind of interloping, and then there was the one where people hate each other, and the one they're really good friends. The diamonds
No.
were like mutual something or another because of
Yeah, they were-
equalism.
Yeah, they were best friends.
Yeah, Moirels
Mystical
are
side
basically
side,
like
yes.
best friends. That's
Yes.
so they're best sea buddies.
Yeah.
Also, Jay, does that horse look familiar?
It's C. Maplehoof.
It's
Oh,
Seepulhoof.
is the
It's
this the-
Seepulhoof.
wait?
Cool.
Is this actually a My Little Pony reference, or am I
No.
missing something
no,
here?
It's
No.
Maplehoof, remember?
It's
Rose's
kind of
pony. It's just-
Who's?
Aaron,
Oh my
Oh.
god!
Never
Oh!
mind. Go. Just go.
Please.
Just go.
Vif. Hey.
Oh.
Gloop.
Glub, glub.
Yeah.
What is it?
What?
I'm wondering if you can forego the exaggerated emotional theatrics for once and actually tell me what's on your mind.
Nothing's on my mind. Why can't I just fucking talk and glub at you for a reason I don't have?
Yeah.
Well, fine, but you don't want to hear it.
Yes, I do. We are supposed to talk to each other. That is what Moirels are for.
Whatever.
Glub, 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 glub.
Will you take the chip off of your nub and tell me what's the matter?
Yeah, well, okay. Since we are the palest of vows a guy could ever ask for, I will tell you. Even though you will only humor me as usual since you don't agree with my agenda. Any of my agendas, really. None of the agendas! None of them!
Are you fretting over another one of these dumb contraptions?
See, more condescension. You're going to make a hell of an empress.
No, I'm not, because that is beside the point. None of your plots to kill the land dwellers ever work out, and every doomsday device you get in your hands turns out to be a piece of junk.
So, I got to keep trying. That's how all the great military masterminds became great, through upright perseverance.
I think deep down, you stack these plots against you so you fail because you know it's wrong.
It isn't wrong. I'm not going to explain it to you again. All this point,
At this point, all you need to know is that it's important for me, and I'm doing it for us. I mean, our kind. Nobody understands, not even you.
This is the last time I will say this. We are not better than anybody. Glub.
Shh. Hemospectrum begs to differ.
If you're as sickened by them as you say, why do you spend so much time on land? You can't have the sort of affinity for our kind that you profess if you only spent, what, a few days underwater maybe? In your whole life?
Whatever, I have to keep an eye on them up here. It's all about tactics.
What are your friends? What about your friends? Do you ever think about them? If they are beneath you, then they have to die too. And I know you like talking to some of them. You say you hate them, but I think you are pretending.
History is full of cases where conquerors consort with members of the enemy,
Enema.
members of the enema, in a mannerly way before wiping them out, even going as far as groveling found us some. It's only civilized.
I have a fishy feeling that this stupid doomsday machine thing is just another excuse to consort with someone in particular.
All your feelings are fishy.
Nah.
Glub, 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 glub.
Don't you glub at that tone of foot. Glub with me, mister.
I'll glub whatever dumbass bubbly sound and fish noise I want to glub.
Oh shit, you are angling for someone.
Okay, please, let's just not get into this whole fucking fish pun thing, okay? Like, we get it. We are nautically themed.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she ignores me. I guess she's just bored with me. We had it all set up for her to give me this thing tonight that probably doesn't even work. But yeah, maybe that was the point. I mean, you think we have a pretty good rivalry going, right? Or at least had. It was pretty fucking bitter and contentious for a while there, and there was some good chemistry. I don't know what happened.
Yes. I wouldn't really know. Sometimes people just drift away, I think. Or just aren't as into the quadrant as the other wants to be. So, you really think your feelings for her run that dark?
It doesn't matter. Like I said, she's bored shitless. I guess I'm not as good an adversary as I thought.
That is so ridiculous. Any girl would be lucky to have a Kismesis as diabolical as you, especially that one. Who knows what her problem is? She has issues.
Well, okay. Thanks for saying so.
You know, I'm not sure why we never talk about our romantic aspirations. We should more often. Kind of exciting.
Shrug.
Probably because you fill your gossip quota with your nubby-horned bro. You leave nothing left to talk about with your dear, sweet Moirail. We were supposed to help each other with that stuff, too. Remember?
Maybe. Seems kind of odd, though.
Your stupid fishy face is what's odd. Have you ever thought about that?
Fine. Well, those are my stupid feelings. What about yours? Seems to me like you get along too well with everybody to be harboring any black sentiments.
Yeah. I can't think of anybody I feel that way about. Maybe I'm just not old enough to have those feelings yet. We're still pretty young, you know.
Yeah.
So, okay. Those are your black feelings. What about red, Erden?
Oh, God.
Isn't there a lucky lady you're waxing scarlet for? Or lucky fellow? Tell me. Don't pretend you're all embarrassed suddenly.
Okay, Fef. This is none of your damn business. I gotta go. Be back later when it's time to play.
Alright, Jay, you're up.
Erden, go get the beverage. Yeah, but you hate that. Oh, another emotionally exhausting conversation. Too many feelings and problems. It couldn't be any clearer to you. You and this sea princess have splashed down hard into the Moirail zone, and now you don't know which way is upward. Oh. Perhaps tonight you will reveal your true feelings towards her and end these exaggerated emotional theatrics once and for all. One way or another, you need a stiff drink. But, ugh, not this swill. You're not that desperate. Why do you have it then? Check the fridge.
Actually, if you remember, Gamzee's
please.
computer fucking shot it across the ocean.
Oh!
It's the same bottle.
Oh!
That's funny.
Read the line.
I said it. I said, check the fridge. You pay a visit to what the common land dwellers refer to as a thermal hull instead of the more aristocratic and especially esoteric and alien sounding term refrigerator. Open it! Oh dear God, a bunch of unbelievably shitty wands stumble out. You, of course, you knew they were in there. Not sure why you looked.
Ferry, go get a beverage. Another emotionally exhausting conversation. Too many feelings and problems. That guy. Talk about a high-maintenance moirail. Perhaps tonight you will reveal your true feelings toward him and end these exaggerated emotional theatrics one way or another. You need a sugary drink.
What's up, Jay?
Nice, fine, it's whatever, it's lovely.
Hey, Hannah.
Yes.
Can I get an underwater pitchis? Thank you.
Can I try?
Sure, Jay. God damn it! This is stupid! Disarm. 2 times 3 dense kind! You decide to unwind and take your mind off the drama for a while before starting the game. You nearly forgot this is going to be an exciting night. Everything you're about to do next is exciting. It is always exciting. You are excited. You want to equip Trident's Entente, or Poseidon's, or however you're supposed to pronounce that.
Tridon?
I guess. A golden double culling fork, a legendary weapon reserved for royalty and generally only used for ceremonial purposes.
Oh, Jay.
Disarm!
Rifle kind.
Oh, that's the thing he shot the whale with.
Yep.
You unequipped Ahab's crosshairs, which is yet another legacy weapon about as powerful as your kind Abstratus will allow. Oh, kind of Stratus.
It's basically the strongest weapon he can equip.
Nice! You plundered it from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. It was the same old Gamblignant ships from your accomplice at the time. Also plundered a set of extraordinarily powerful dice.
Jay.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah,
That's the one lady with
Who?
it. How did she get under the water? How did she breathe? All right.
Good question. Oh.
Mystery. Okay, you almost feel sorry for the adversaries you will face tonight. They will likely pose neither team much challenge at all, unless one of the links in the prototyping chain includes something especially huge and monstrous. But really, what are the odds of that happening? Bother Friska. On the subject of your old accomplice / rival, you guess you'll try talking to her one more time. Even though you know she won't answer. You know she's bored shitless with you and your drama. You are almost starting not to care about this stupid doomsday device, which probably won't even work. She probably knows you know it won't work. And she probably has, or she's probably put all the pieces together and knows it is an elaborate ruse to be in cahoots with her again. And she just went along with it, playing you for a chump. You are such an idiot!
Meanwhile, all this shit happened. Remember when we accidentally activated the thing and killed Spider-Mom?
Yeah.
Well, I think Spider-Man was already dead. right?
She
Or was
was
it a
working
mercy
on it.
kill?
Well, she was,
started
yeah,
on it.
she was suffering, and so we had to fucking decapitate
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, see? No answer. Bored shitless, just like you thought. She has much hotter irons in the fire than you these days. Yeah. But it wasn't that long ago that you were the hottest iron. At the height of your prowess as sea griffs, Marquise Midfang and Orphaner Dual Scar were an alliance and unmatched terror. And in competition, Unbridled Tempest. Either way, spoils were technically traded and shared. No levels were left to anyone else to gain. None of the levels. Oh. She would have the victims of your conquest walk the plank. Into a spider? Ah, that's a spider, yeah. Oh, well, you would reap the custodial spoils.
So do you get that?
Nope.
She was feeding all the trolls that they beat to her Lucis, and he was taking all their Lucises and helping feed the fairies.
Lucis under the water.
Lucis and
Yeah.
the
Ah.
giant scary monster Lucis.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And while yet another partook in not in revelry, but necessity.
There they go.
Ew. Okay, she had to keep her fed to keep her calm, to keep her terrible voice down. If she was to raise it from above a whisper, trolls would begin dying. First the lesser bloods, those more psychically susceptible. If she raised it to a shout, all of the planet would die, land and sea dwellers alike. And if she were to ever get really upset, she might release the vast glub. Oh.
Yeah, remember that thing you were laughing about before?
A psychic shockwave that would exterminate every troll in the galaxy.
Yes. That's messed up.
That's
Not
necessary.
fun, not super fun talk.
No, huh? Wow, that's In truth, it would be all too easy to solve the land dwellers' problems once and for all. You just need to lighten up on the feeding schedule for a while. Maybe you could be a little too busy to bother with the hassles for once. Or maybe you could happen to be off in your game for a spell. It happens, even in the best sometimes. But yeah, it would make her upset. More emotions, more problems, that's all you need.
Aw, what a good guy. He wants to put aside his plans for fucking global genocide because he wants his crush to be happy.
Yeah.
Alright, he wants that.
Yeah, he's saying, like, I could just maybe not help feed the giant terror demon living in the ocean, and then it would get angry and kill all the land dwellers. But no, my crush would get upset. So I guess I have to keep, making sure everybody doesn't die. God, I'm such a good person.
God, it sucks
Oh!
being as good as me sometimes.
Sometime later? What? The Witch of Life takes her place in the land of dew and glass.
Teferi, report to Eridan.
Woo!
Vif, are you in?
Yeah.
That took forever. I was getting worried. Kinda.
Yes, well, it was a pretty close call and it got kind of complicated, but Sox finally came through and now I believe the full chain is complete.
Oh, man, that guy. He's a fucking drama machine. It is.
Your stupid fishy face is the drama machine! Oh, sorry. I didn't like that. I wanted to like...
Whoa, I felt that.
Drama machine that does nothing but whine and glove. Nah.
Fuck, sorry.
Anyway, you shouldn't say that about him. He's a hero, and he saved my life.
Yeah, sorry. I was just really worried and stressed out. I thought you were dead. And I didn't even get to thank you for saving my life for anything. And I just spent all this time here worrying and thinking about stuff. And I decided I have something I want to tell you that I've been meaning to get off my nub for a while now.
Oh, really? That's good. Actually, I have something I've been needing to say to you too.
Whoa. Really? What is it? You go first.
Okay. But this isn't easy to say.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Maybe I will understand more than you think. We might even be saying the same thing.
Okay, I hope so, I think. But now that we are both in this game and have left our world behind, and you can no longer pose the danger to our people that you always had planned to,
Yeah.
I think it is not really necessary for me to be your monorail anymore.
Whoa. Wait. What?
I am really sorry, Iridan. It has just been so hard looking after you and keeping you out of trouble. It's taken its toll, and honestly, I'm really exhausted.
Fuck. This isn't what... I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know that I was expecting this at all. I'm not sure I can handle this.
I'm sorry. It will be for the best for both of us. We can just sort of be regular friends.
No, please don't. Look, I'm being serious here. Don't do this. I won't even use my weird accent while I type, okay? So you know I'm being really dead serious and honest about this.
Okay. I am being serious and honest too. See?
Okay, good. Are you sure you aren't being hasty about this? You've just been through a lot. I mean, we are supposed to be fated to be more rails, aren't we? Isn't that how it works? You can't just throw it all away just because you're sick of me.
I'm not sick of you, Iridan. I still really like you. In order to be destined for more legions, both people have to be on board, don't you think? But I cannot do it anymore. So I think I just wasn't meant to be all along. And really, you just don't need me anymore. You're free to do as you wish. We both are. I can't look after you anymore.
I don't need anyone to look after me. I was totally fucking fine. My ambitions were noble, and really none of your fucking business, quite frankly, your majesty. And the only reason I put up with your stinking my flippers, this fucking shithole quadrant with you was...
With what?
Never mind.
Tell me.
Okay, fine. I apologize for losing my shit over this. I was just caught off guard is all. But maybe it's a good thing, really. Actually, I might have been proposing the same thing, to be honest.
Oh?
Yeah. Fef, have you ever thought about, since you don't want to be pale with me no more, the possibility of some other type of arrangement with me?
What do you mean?
I mean, something a bit more kind of reddish, like brighter red.
No.
I want to watch this. Oh.
I hadn't thought about it.
Okay, well, what do you think about it now that you're thinking about it?
Fish man sinking in a dying ship. Man sinking in a...
I don't really know about that.
Why not? I thought you said you liked me.
I do, but I don't know if it's really in that way.
Couldn't it be, though? Don't you think there's room in your collapsing and expanding bladder-based aquatic vascular system for those feelings?
I've never had a chance to consider anything like that. I just spent all my time worrying about you and trying to keep you from killing everybody or hurting yourself. It took all my energy. I don't think I have anything left for those feelings either.
Oh, God.
What?
The biggest fucking idiot who ever lived. I can't believe I just opened up to you like a chump when I knew what was coming. I am one sad fucking brine sucker. Over emotional, sappy trash. You're right, I'm not better than anybody. I'm worse than anybody. Everybody! All the bodies!
Stop! God! Will you just clam for once in your life, always carping and carping and carping, you go completely overboard with your emotions, always looking to reel in drama wherever you can. I'm up to my gills in it. I just can't salmon the strength in anymore.
Sorry, I couldn't keep up with it. I couldn't keep the straight face. Okay. I cannot believe you are doing the fish pun thing while you're breaking up with me. Real nice. Whoops. I mean, real nice.
Sorry. But really, this shouldn't be as bad as it sounds. When all is said and done, I'm still your friend. We have left our world behind. Everyone is dead. And there's no use in worrying about it now. It's over. It's just time to play this game and focus on building something new and exciting. So hang in there, Aridin. I have to go now. Sox is in serious trouble and I have to go help him. Bye!
Wait! Don't go.
Well, that was painful.
That was yeah, that right there. Oh boy.
The fairy proceed to game. Splash.
Wait, she was in the boat. Where is the? Did they just live in the boat?
Well, she's in the game now, and this is her planet. It's the, what was it, water and glass or something like that.
Yeah, something with that.
So it's a big fishbowl. It's just funny because she's a fish person, so that's her planet is based on. Anyway,
this is
so
why it's fun.
she's just this is humor, Jay. So she's ascending through her first gate.
Oh, nice.
Oh, who's this?
Oh,
This is
check
you.
on Salix.
Whoop. Oh shit.
Bro, are you okay? Oh god, what have I done? Solix, please, tell me that's just honey. Please just be honey, please just be honey, please just be honey. Okay, make believe time is over. Oh god, 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 oh god.
I'm Gamsey in the background.
Oh.
It's all my fault. I couldn't get to him before the club.
Excuse me.
There, you blubbering goddamn pants.
Why are you doing my lines?
Because this is my fault. When he's talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Hannah,
Sorry.
can we get a little bit of background vocals from you? Yeah. Thank you. Land of tents and mirth. Oh hey, here you go, Jay.
Wait, what?
You little scumbag. Come
Oh,
on.
Jesus, no!
Brian.
No, wait. So is he dead now? My character's just dead?
Well, he ate the mind honey, and now he's like spazzing out and like comatose on the ground. And Karkat's
he's
like,
dead.
ah,
It's
fuck.
not good.
He's
It's
dead.
super not good.
He actually is dead. Yep.
He's
totally
dead. Yeah, he's dead.
And meanwhile,
Yeah.
bloop bloop. Gam, I need to talk to Kar. Where is he? He isn't answering.
Oh, he's busy being slapped motherfucking senseless by the guy who likes knives. Wait, I can relay what messages you got, my brother.
I don't feel comfortable with that. I have some serious feelings and problems here, and I need some advice.
Yeah, I feel you. He's pretty worked up, too.
Why?
Because our good bro Solix just kicked the wicked motherfucking shit.
What the fuck do you mean by that? Are you saying he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what?
Oh, God, fuck. Now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, I'd say that an asshole is the thing that just about whatever. Like, Karkat blames himself on it, poor motherfucker. But I told him to be chill because there's a miracle coming. I can feel it.
I love Gamsey so much.
That is the worst fucking advice. What an awful thing are you to say. Magic isn't real, stupid. Stop believing in it.
I gotta believe it what my heart tells me, even if it's a fake thing. Ah!
This is a lot of pointless fucking rubbish and isn't no emotional help to him or me either, for that matter. Put Car on.
I can't really think about her being the black frowning motherfucker guy scares me. Are you sure I can't help a brother up into his motherfucking chill?
I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. My feelings seem petty and meaningless now. She had better things to worry about than my overwrought bullshit. Like the dead guy who saved her. So forget it. Thanks anyway.
Bro, my advice is you just gotta kick back and motherfucking snap into some root elixir and maybe get your wicked zone on. There, I said my piece.
What the fuck are you fucking babbling about?
Why did you make him Scottish?
I don't know why I
Snake is
suddenly
Scottish
stung
now.
the
It
Scottish
kind of
roll.
floats around. I
Why
like
are you
it.
Shrek?
Snatch one of the cold ones, dog. Motherfucking chug that shit like you and the bottle was reunited lovers.
Are you recommending
Oh,
a
no.
beverage to me or something? Is that what this is?
Yeah, man, slam a fago.
I don't have a fucking figure, you stupid fuck. Why would
Donkey.
Donkey. Why would I keep that disgusting shit on hand?
Are you motherfucking sure about that?
Oh god, you're right, I do. I totally forgot about it.
You see, man? Motherfucking miracles.
Okay.
I love that Gamzee is just like, I don't know what's going on in your shit, bro, but you should get crunk.
Probably get drunk, dude.
Because that's also my advice all the time.
Dude, this is me, right?
Yes.
You prepare to kick back a motherfucking snap into some root elixir. And maybe get your winked zone on. Sure would be startling if what followed was a crudely drawn spit take comments by an odd short exclamation. Bleh!
Bleh!
Ah, no!
What?
What? It's just soda. It's not great, but it's not bad either. What's the big deal? We all see the sound of it! And later on still.
I guess this would be me.
Yeah, go for it.
A princess prepares to administer a universal remedy for the unawakened. Smeech. Huh? Hey Jay, look, you woke up.
Ah, kid, you're driving me nuts.
Hannah?
Oh,
Thank you.
Hey, kid, never got the chance to say how much age. Every last one of you. You fucking imbeciles, I'm typing with my nub. Face bomb times one count. Goddamn troll kids. Every time you turn around, they're smooching each other. Makes a man want to stab his own gut out and puke blood.
It is like I am the kid from the never-ending story. I was chased by some bullies into this fucking attic, and now I am watching more people kissing, and basically stuff forever. How many meta layers removed this story can we get? This attic is spooky. I wish those bullies would just leave me alone. Later, I'm going to ride a long magic dog through the sky and fuck their shit up. This troll pain is making a mess. This is such a bad idea.
MSPA, quick, become more meta while AH is brooding.
Whoop, whoop.
Land of stumps and dismay. AH employs a daring execution of author tech, ladder to self-indulgence behind his own back. It keeps happening! All MSPA readers make a solemn vow to do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the stump and blow the brains out if it doesn't stop happening. Okay, haha, get back to the story, jackass.
Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not going fast enough for you? Well, quite frankly, Your Majesty, I don't think you realize what kind of hell I've been through. Do you have any idea how long I've been trapped in this attic? Do you have any idea how fucking scary it is in here? Do you have the slightest clue how many times that wolf head over there has scared the shit out of me?
Oh, well, what? This is ridiculous.
No, this is my life we're talking about here. Bullies, wolves,
musty attic's huge spiders. Did I mention the spiders? Let me tell you, I got hella spiders up in this. Fuck. This horn fell off. Damn it. Piece of shit. Wonder if there's any glue in here. Screw it. You have any idea how much power I wield over you? To what extent I can ruin the shit you step in with that squeaky clean Sunday loafer you used to stomp that bookmark and stamp that F5 key goddamn in and dig fucking out? Do you possess even the most infinitesimal kernel of cognizance for the degree to which I can make the shorn, shivering weasel that is the totem spirit representing your wretched fascination with this website squeal in heart-rending remorse? It would be so easy. I could snap my gray, smudgy fingers right now and make you read all the troll romance exposition segments all over again. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Oh, you don't think I'll do it?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The problem is
Not
that when with all
again!
subject of troll romances broached, our despairing human intellects instantly assume the most ingratiating posture of surrender imaginable. Keep scrolling. Wow.
That's what just happened, bitch!
Alright, you're definitely trolling us now. Come on. Come on. God, got him going. Well, recap?
No, I think we're good.
Oh, cool. Great. Alright, reel it in then.
Yeah, okay. I guess I've trolled you guys enough. Where were we? Oh, yeah, Slick.
Move this along. Alright, it's bad enough you had to watch this broad smoocher corpse and this kid ball his eyes out once already, even if it was centuries ago. Next! Oh, for the love of... Why would they even design a button like that if it don't print the right advancement characters? You're getting really tired of mashing the equals key. Well, I'll just type equals 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 D. Alright.
Oh, hey, it worked.
That wasn't wet enough.
Wasn't wet enough. Yeah, right. Who's this?
Jay's reader?
No, me. The moon is this moon is different. It's very purple and quiet. Doesn't look like anyone else is here yet. Not like the yellow moon you were just dreaming about. Plenty of friends there, all up in a round, making a racket. It was fun for a while until you woke up with honey in your mouth, killed your lussus, saved the princess, and died. Luckily, you had a couple lives to spare.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Looks like this guy's a motherfucking cheater. He's got 2 lives.
Yep. Cheat.
The eyeglasses and the what?
Good. Oh, look at all these. Oh, alternate costumes, great. Most other players only get 1 extra, but you're kind of a special case, because you're weird. Boy!
Boy.
No, actually, this would be Jay.
Oh. Huh? You there! Red and blue-eyed boy! Oh. I remember this! Sweet Jesus! Oh. I did not get the chance to finally greet you! I suspect this is what made you angry, but worry not! I have been brushing up on your troll etiquette! Pardon me while I consult the appropriate pages! It will only be a moment! This book is very thick!
Just what you need. Another voice of the eminently deceased invading your head. Haven't they caused you enough trouble already? Get it out!
Troll etiquette sure is confusing!
Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out!
Isn't that what the girl said? Oh, jeez! Bone penis cane, no!
Alright, Sogs, blast off. You've wasted enough time on sleeping and dying and screaming at nothing. You've got to get back to adventuring while the adventuring's good. And also change the stupid pajamas. Get back to adventuring.
You're getting there, Falshin.
Thank you.
The revived Mage of Doom returns to the land of brains and fire for a surprise rendezvous with the Witch of Life.
So now we know Solix's class. It's Mage of Doom.
Yes!
Very good.
And Feferi's class is Witch of Life. And there she is.
Hey, what the heck is going on in here?
What is it, brains in the what?
It's Brains and Fire. That's his land.
Oh, cool.
So he died, and then his, like, dream self came back, and now Feferi is like, what the ever-living blob. Anyway, we're just gonna get back to adventuring. Somewhere on Lomat, the thief and the page plunder the untold riches of innumerable pointless side quests. Oh shit! They rich!
Oh.
Yeah, with the boombox. Hell yeah.
The thief is proving useless, completely unresponsive to commands. You'll need to rely on someone else, someone less stubborn, someone craftier. Type equals less or greater than switch to. Bloop.
Who that?
Jay.
What? Oh, okay. While the Knight of Blood charges ahead, the Seer of Mind remains behind to unravel the mysteries of the land of thought and flow. Seer.
I think this one's gonna be me, or is
There
this
you
Hannah?
go.
This one's either
Actually,
me or
this
Hannah.
is Hannah.
It's
This is
Hannah.
Hannah.
Okay.
It is time.
Hannah.
Seer,
No.
it
Oh.
is time.
Now this is you, Jay.
Ah! It's the voice again! That's not mine. You were wondering when she'd come back. This time you were ready for her. Oh, now I recognize because you're small and evil. Okay.
Jay, read the line.
Oh, Terezi! Retrieve chalk! You search for the appropriate card through your scratch and sniff modus. No one tell Rio. The card will be unmistakable. It is the one that smells like a fruity rainbow that makes you sneeze.
Oh wait, I have that one. Hold on.
Nice. Oh,
Sir. Oh.
nice.
Smells like fruity
Oh.
rumpus.
It does.
Ah, yes, there it is.
That. Inquire. Time
Not.
for
Excuse
what?
me, Jay.
What? What?
Time for what?
To begin your mission!
Jay!
It's okay. It's okay. This is hard to follow. This part would be Hannah.
To begin your mission.
Okay, if you see it in like
Uh,
standard syntax, like it's just normal capitalization, that's Hannah. If you see it written out or actually coming from the character directly, it's me. If it's coming from the role of the narrator, then it's you.
This is very complicated. Let's just keep going.
This is complicated.
What mission?
You must eliminate the archagent. Exile Jack Noir.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, Nepeta, surely you must be adventuring by now. Meanwhile, in the land of little cubes and tea.
Little cubes.
Why, yes, as a matter of fact, it does appear that the Rogue of Heart has been keeping herself quite busy. Nepeta, aggress!
My face! My faces!
Oh, hey, Jay, who's that guy over there? Like, just hanging out in the corner.
Such mean disposition.
No.
Yeah.
Little cubes everywhere.
Why?
You inquire You inquire into the whereabouts
and
of the
kiss
maiden
and then
time.
awesome. I don't mean.
The heir of Void has no idea where she went. She just disappeared.
Equius, get up and commence the adventure. Get your ass up. The underlings have been getting enormous lately. Must have been something one of the other clowns prototyped. Speaking of clowns, Equius, answer Carcat. It does not appear to be a message from Carcat directed at you specifically, actually. He just updated one of the many memos on the Trans Timeline bulletin board he set up a while ago. You've since no longer bothered keeping up with the endless and mostly incomprehensible communique. Yeah, I think I said that right.
Communique.
But while checking the update, you can't help but skim through the first memo in the long sequence, which was written hours ago from your present perspective. Equius, read first memo. Okay.
Oh, God. Settle in, everybody.
I think I have this set up straight. Fuck, I should have come up with a better board name. But I guess that's the name it was supposed to have, since that's the name that, I already read. Wow, that probably won't make any sense to anybody. Whatever, it's just a stupid name. Let's just do this. This is a public bulletin board using Trollian's weird post-timeline features, which I don't even really understand yet, but I'm guessing might be useful. I've included all 12 players in the subscription list so that you should all be able to read these memos at any time. That is, all the memos posted, past and future, I think. It could get pretty temporally confusing, obviously. I'm going to try to keep the memos as simple and linear as possible. Also, let's keep this a one-way only bulletin to make this as simple as possible. Do not reply to my memos. This is not a fucking chat room, assholes. If you have something to say to me in the response to a memo, message me in private at the appropriate point on the timeline. First order of business is about the teams. As of now, you should all be aware that there is really only one team and that we're all working together. And by now, I mean time local to me as of writing this. So, if you're reading this in the past, okay, first of all, how do you even know about this feature already? Second, why didn't you fucking tell me? Whatever, I digress. If you're reading this in the future, then who cares? It's probably old news to you. Actually, now that I think about it, what's so special about reading this in the future? It's like any bulletin board. You post stuff and it sits there for a while and people in the future read it. Huh, big fucking deal, I guess.
Oh my God, Carcat. Who cares?
Deleted. Anyway, like I was saying, one big team over which I have assumed total leadership. I will assume that it will continue to stay this way for the duration of our quest, and that I will remain an impeccable leader for a span of hundreds of hours while I guide us all to a stunning victory. In fact, I don't even need to assume. I browsed through this whole bulletin in advance, and it does appear to be the case. Go me! In fact, since I've been seeing what I will write in the future, I wonder what impetus I will have for writing it all later when I'm supposed to. I wonder if I could just copy-paste it. Hold on. Damn it! I guess they thought about that. I don't know. I tried to look at the whole bulletin again, but now that I've opened this one from the beginning, I can't see the whole thing anymore. Unless I look at it on one of your computers. Or maybe if you send me like a large text file of it, would that cause a paradox or something? You know what? This is so stupid! I actually remember reading all of this shit like a half hour ago, and now here I am typing it anyway. I probably can't avoid typing any of this. How weird is that? I hate time travel.
That's you, Jay.
Oh wait, which one?
You're Solix now. You're the guy that's two colors, who's like the guy that hates all of his friends, the hacker guy.
The angry dude, right?
Yeah.
Who's not the overly intense dude. Okay, okay, here we go.
That guy types in blue. This guy types in yellow.
Of course, right? The color of his blood, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Oh God, write this!
Yeah, we agreed not to do this accent if you don't feel up to it. So don't.
No, yeah, we dropped the list. I just remembered all the letters and twos.
Okay.
All right. KK, I'm basically just Lamau here at this. Wow.
What the fuck does that mean, asshole? Holy fucking shit, are you people idiots?
Dude, don't worry. I won't fuck with your memo for long. I just can't believe this was the big reason you wanted future me to help you open those ports. To basically just babble about paradoxes and argue with yourself for hundreds of pages.
Okay, so you're saying this from like 5 hours in the future, just to give me a hard time. Nice. Well, thanks for the help. So when do I ban you, future boy?
A few lines down after I pretend like I'm going to die. I'm sure for a laugh on account of my imminent banning. Oh, how could you even do that to me? So cold, man.
Are you really still sore at me 5 hours later for running that virus? Goddamn, get over it. It was your fucking virus anyway. You're to blame.
No, bro. We're cool about that. Now, future you is connecting with me so I can enter the game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so thanks for that 5 hours in advance.
This is bullshit, isn't it? Trolling me from the future. How juvenile can you get?
Nah, man, it's true. We are bulge bumping pupa pals again.
Oh, fuck this condescending future know-it-all act. We are not bumping shit. You are so banned.
No, not the ban. It's Bird. Oh, God. Wait. Oh, God. It does burn. Something's wrong. I'm serious. That horrible psychic noise. The voices. They're all going to die. Oh, shit. I'm bleeding. Ah, shit. This is bad. I have to go in there quick. Gotta go.
Belated. Okay, and so the porcine hoof belonging to the swollen hag known as Lady Destiny has stomped another throat. Which one of you fuckers is next? Nobody? Oh, good! Although I'm fairly sure I remember someone else chiming in before I close this memo. You had discolored... You ADD discolored shit rinsers can't keep your lascivious prongs out of the row hole, can you? Solix, for future reference or past reference or whatever, if you want to do that kind of roleplay, you can start your own bulletin. You can all act like you're like brain dead ass wipes in your own festering flap of paradox space. Fine with me. Everyone will be so confused by the time paradoxes, it will distract them from how awful their terrible hobbies are. Choose your classes now. Level 69 Nook Sniffer is up for grabs. Who wants it? No, that's not an invitation for you fucking nerds to come in here and correct me on your goddamn fairy elves. Just do me a favor and keep me banned from that one, okay? I'll return the favor if you nerd up my memos. I seriously can't believe how many fucking nerds are on this team. Just remember, this is my personal podium, a stump, if you will, for sole use by me as leader for important leadership business. Got it? This is so embarrassing. What was I even thinking? Hey, shut the fuck up! And... Okay, I'm fed up with this.
Whoa, what?
Future Carcat came in and was like, oh my god, I can't believe I was acting like such an idiot in the past. And past Carcat, which to us, I guess, is more like current Carcat, was like, get the fuck out of here!
Okay, I'm fed up with this. I'm fed up with this memo. Gotta close it out. You'll hear from me again later when we got something else to say. I.e., just scroll down, you douche. It's all right there already. Because of time travel! I know, right? Anyway, just to reiterate, full steam ahead, leader equals me forever, obviously. Peace the fuck out, D-bags!
Jake, that's a sweaty guy.
Oh, of course that would be this entire ago. Okay. I'd like to add this useless memorandum. That I still don't recognize the validity of your leadership.
Sweet mother grubs, oozing vestigial third oral sphincter, how can you people be this stupid?
It may be true that we are all playing in the same session, but I see no reason to disband the former power structure, especially if it means instituting a tactical middleman with a short fuse, a foul mouth, and a paralyzingly insecurity over the color of his blood. So I'd say.
Oh, I have a short fuse. That's very funny. You can almost hear me laugh over the sound of the robot you were probably beating to death, or doing worse too. Hey, you do kiss the robots, right? Might as well clear the air as long as we're broadcasting this across the entire space-time continuum, asshole.
Not usually.
The funny thing is, in the future, everyone will recognize me as the undisputed leader. Even you. You will be standing on the tiptoes of your idiotic metal shoes, taking delicate purchase of my nubby horns and hoisting yourself over my head to put your sweatiest tough guy smooch upon my twitching spine bone. It will be tender and differential like a pauper kissing a noble's ring. Just scroll down, read the logs.
Nowhere have I seen evidence of this. Most of this is from various points in time, raving about nonsense and arguing with yourself. Do you realize that here in the future, this bulletin has come to be regarded as something of a joke? A lengthy piece of comedy, often quoted amongst ourselves in private moments of levity. It seems I'm the one to inform you of this up front, which is exactly why you persist with the ingratiating charade against better judgment.
You're getting off on this, aren't you?
What do you mean?
What do you? This excites you, being the tough guy and pretending you're putting the awesome leader in his place. You're probably working up a good sweat. Hope you all can buy us a bunch of spare towels. Why? Hey, why don't you at them with your spongy brain for extra absorbency?
How do you know about my perspiration problem? I mean, aside from reading about it in this memo. Wait. Fudgicles.
Hey, wait, what's that coming? Oh, what do I hear? Badupa deleted! Close the memo, asshole. Next move. Oh, shit.
Anyway, so we've been having this conversation. I went something like this. What about the queen? Black was something, skills or other, both okay. Wow, oh my god, dark text lady, I get it. No, I don't think so. Where are you then? Sorry I asked. Oh, wait, no, it's okay because...
It's okay because I don't want to run out of red. Because red is the best and tastes the best. Boop.
You are a strange and funny girl. Begin another memo?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna talk for another 10 minutes. Let's go! Yeah! This is a good time as any to start a new memo. In fact, it's a better time than any, because according to the laws of chat client predestination, I don't really have a choice, do I? Fuck! It doesn't matter, it's still a good time to do it. People, we need to get organized here. Shit is getting serious. We are about to embark on Operation Register, a cunning plan devised by double Archagent Jack Noir to exile the Black Queen. We will need all hands on deck for this, even the idiots, and once again, a reminder, do not troll me in these memos from any point in time or it's an insta-ban. Also, a note to my future self, if you feel the need to say something smug, do me a favor and shove a throb stock in it. Just sit there patiently and wait for me to become you in the due course of time, thus improving your intellect drastically. Or intellects plural. I forgot, there are a lot of you fuckers out there. All of you just zip your shoots. I mean, seriously, like there's nothing better to do in the future? It's the future, for God's sake, a realm of endless fucking possibilities. Now, before we get started, let's take a toll of the situation at this point in time. My point in time. Who's in so far? Who's not? Etc. Badoop.
Hey, sorry for busting in on the memo, but I can't get a hold of you. You're not answering. Oh my fuck. Gam's advice is fucking useless. All he does is to enjoy a beverage.
No, dude, don't drink that shit. If it were up to him, we would all drink Faygo at once in some ritualistic rap clown suicide pact. But instead of committing suicide, that thing that we all accomplish is becoming instantaneous assholes with awful taste.
I mean, it's not even that bad. It's just sort of a whatever, isn't the point.
This isn't the venue for airing your future problems, Count C, dipshit.
I know. It's just, I got a problem. Very. And I'm really kinda sitting here in bad shape about it.
Oh
emotionally
my God.
Okay, well, I get that. I hear you, bro. But this is still not the right place for this, so I've got to ban you. Deleted. But seriously, just get in touch with me in private about it, okay, man? Well, get your shit straightened out. Okay. Is everybody good? Just gonna sit here for a minute, local time, and see if anyone else has any shit they want to scrape off on their bulge to my clean nutrition plateau. Nobody. Great. Wonderful. I now officially declare the nonsense portion of this memo to be over. This decree shall be binding and lasting. Back to planning register. Bear down, everybody. This is fucking important. There is a queen on the loose, and we've got to show a booch the door. Unfucking-leapable.
Dark Cat, I'm sorry. Would you have any idea how funny this thing is. I mean, this whole thing. I can't stop laughing.
Hey, can future you mind prevent me from hitting the ban button? I'm genuinely curious. Go ahead, try stop me.
I'm not gonna try. I'm just here to say this whole thing is ridiculous. We didn't really need you to pretend to be a little angry general to get any of this done. We kicked the queen out of there, no sweat. It was easy, and in fact, I did most of the work myself right before I found all the treasure and scaled all the rocks.
Oh, all of them, you say? Fascinating. Hey, forget the ban button. Use your mind powers to help me locate the desperately attempt to give a shit button. Whoops, we both failed. It doesn't exist.
Hey, I'm gone. I just think you should relax. You were wound up so tight through the whole adventure. Now, here in the present, you're about to explode. It's insufferable.
Everybody, did you hear that? Super Future Vriska has an important life lesson for us all. We don't have to worry about our present responsibilities and obligations. Because as it turns out, in the future, all that stuff already happened. We're off the fucking hook. Time to relax. Let's all crawl into our cocoons and get busy stimulating our auto-erogenous shame globes. First one to start a wank fire gets a shiny moon dollar. This is an order from your leader. CCG beep. Later, FAG. God damn it, this stupid joke is terrible and I hate it. Too bad the acronym wasn't HAG instead, because yes, that would have been funnier. Maybe I'm gonna skip this joke. Okay, I'm rambling here. I'm aware of that. Future me, don't you fucking dare weigh in on this. I know what you're thinking. If I were future me, which I guess I am, I would read this and be all over it. Like, damn it, Karkat, what do you think you're doing? Get to the point. Future Karkat respond, "Ba-doop." Yeah, pretty much. "Ba-doop." So, what I'm saying is, to myself, already hear it now, so I won't have to later. Is got it? So I'm saying it? Yeah, got it, you trenchant, backbiting pricks. Damn, I'm losing my cool here again. Maybe I'll pick it up again in a fresh memo later. I don't know if that's right though, because I vaguely remember this one being longer than this.
Jay.
Wait, which one is PAT?
It's the slow talking guy.
Oh, hey.
Oh, son of a bitch!
I thought, since it looked like you were saying your out of important memo stuff to say, maybe you could help me here, since I don't know where you are now, but maybe help me about a thing that has to do with the girl, like a romance thing you might know about?
You people are imbeciles, all of you. I'm not posting these memos to cancel you and your past and future dating problems. Why are all of you such basket cases? I don't even know what to say anymore.
Sorry.
Should I ban you? What's even the point anymore? Oh, one of you stooges will be right on the last one's heels with another sob story. Just hurry up and tell me what your problem is, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm sort of lying on Vriska's floor right now. Like, in her block, lying down, because I can't walk.
Oh, no shit, really? You can't be serious when this happened.
Yeah. Anyway, she tried to kiss me. Well, she didn't try. She actually did. And then kind of dropped me. And also, we are wearing costumes. Now, wow, I'm not explaining this well.
This is so fucked up. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
And, now, to make it, a lot weirder, there is an angry voice in my head. I don't think it's Rufio this time. Rufio's not that angry. He's also imaginary. Like a fake made-up friend, like, the way fairies are.
God, actually, I remember reading this bullshit, or skimming it at least. How could I forget it? More Looney Block theater, and here I am drawing the curtains for you guys like a dope.
Anyway, I think Briska is upset about it, and she's not talking or anything. What do I do?
Okay, well, I can advise you and stuff, but you do realize that this is a public bulletin. We should be having this chat in private. Everyone can read this, even her. I mean, fuck, she was just here talking, you dumbass.
No, I read that, but that's future her, which doesn't seem so bad. Maybe future her can read this and I guess no, I'm sorry about it. I did not mean to hurt her feelings.
Well, fine. If you want to broadcast a trans timeline apology, then fine. But you should realize the future is kind of a wide open thing. I mean, she could read this like 2 minutes in the future as well as 600 hours. At that point, you would essentially be talking to present her, completely defeating the purpose of your spineless message in a bottle apology.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really think of that.
Hi. Carcat, shut up! This doesn't concern you.
Okay, whatever. My memo, but whatever.
Wow. Hi.
Tavros, it's okay. Really. So you don't feel that way about me? That's fine. You shouldn't have expected any different. I can deal with it. I'm not a wimp like you. I roll with the bad breaks all the time. No biggie. In fact, I have already dealt with it. I was over here dealing with it while you were over there on the floor fooling around with your computer after a cute girl tried to kiss you for some reason. And as it turns out, fooling around with your computer to go cry on future Carcat's shoulder about this?
Yeah.
You are a strange and funny boy, Tavros.
Oh god, this is completely hilarious. Now I see why everyone's been ripping on my memos.
Carcat, I said shut the fuck up! Anyway, though totally unnecessary, your apology is accepted.
Okay.
Now pick yourself up off the floor so we can go bring some fucking treasure out of this miserable magic rock.
Yeah, I'll try.
Never mind. I'll just be over there to help you with that too. Kinda like I do with everything. Just lie still and try not to start crying or anything, and wait a few minutes for your time frame to catch up with mine.
But
Exactly. I am smarter than you. You see? You're learning.
Fuck, enough already. There, great. Another happy couple in whatever hideous quadrant this batshit pairing will sustain. Now off you go. Badoop, badoop, double belated. Holy hell, this is exhausting. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. Okay, maybe I'll take a moment to collect my thoughts and get back on topic here. Badoop, no you won't. This one was particularly nauseating in retrospect. I'm shutting this one down. Badoop. I think this is Hannah.
Hey, run.
is this Hotbox Quest? No.
Yes, it is.
It is! Get up, run. Get up on these goddamn jelly legs again. Go kiss the girl. I said get your ass up and go kiss that girl. I'm Hotbox Quest. You're making me mad, run. Kiss that girl.
Kiss that goyle.
I'm sorry, that voice doesn't go with my cold very well.
That's okay.
Puts Blix
I'll
has
rip
been
your horns off
smoking
and
too
put
many
'em
hot
through your
cigars.
eyes. I'll pop your little head like a grape. You wimp, you know that? You make me sick. Kiss her. Kiss her, you wimp. Get up and kiss the girl.
You are having trouble bringing yourself to get up and kiss the girl.
You kiss that girl.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
You cannot do it. You cannot kiss the girl.
I think this is the
probably-
Black Queen, right? So.
Or it might be Shane.
No, it's me. I'm pretty sure it's the Black Queen.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Thief. You will need to be strong.
Why is the queen being helpful?
There is important work for you to do.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Actually,
Oh.
this is Hannah.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, you know, transdimensional bullshit and all that.
Yeah. Paul Shane voiced this character in another dimension.
And in time, though prone to distraction and obstinacy, she would, but not alone.
Oh, cool pose.
Because I'm awesome.
Whoa.
To bring every circle closed, her partner and rival would have to be guided in tandem. The thief and the seer were to serve as twin leashes of the scourge cracked by Quasi-Royal against her own former kingdom to settle a score. To make him pay, Scourge's black inches would rip red miles through Durse, and the bright
Thank you, music.
rivers gushing from its wounds would wash her mutineers down the drains of exile. In time, they would have to answer for their treason. Patience would be necessary, but then she'd recently come into all the time in the universe.
Ooh. I'll write this one.
Continue briefing.
Okay, then what?
Find the ring before he does.
Where is it?
Retrieve the ring from the royal vault, and then destroy it.
Ta-da!
Oh. And then she just leaves the conversation without saying goodbye, even.
Not even a Badoop?
Not
even a
even a
Badoop.
single Badoop.
Ooh. That's kind of spooky, actually.
Centuries ago.
Land of Rays and...
This should be J.
Oh, I'm in a pickle. Alright, here we go.
I'm not sure.
Is it me?
I don't know. Go for it.
I will do it. And yet, right now, the Sylph of Space was able to vacate the impact site with several features of her buried landscape in tow. She sits atop her session's dormant forge. Reply to memo.
Don't mind me.
Oh
just
shit,
have all
we
the fucking-
cannot afford to
Yeah,
get
we
wrapped
don't
up in
have
another
time
one.
for
Nah.
all this
No,
at
no, no.
the moment.
No, no, no. What-
Sorry.
to be continued.
To be
Oh.
continued.
I get to scream more next time. Excellent. Here for it.
Oh my
All
god.
right. Well,
Thanks for listening to me gripe, folks.
yeah, thanks for listening to Ark talk to himself and his future self and his past self.
It was the Ark show. Today
It was the
Ark
Kark
show.
Cat show.
Karkat. Yay.
I still can't believe the Karkat is not the cat character.
No,
Okay.
Jay. No.
I'm just saying with the name. I'm
No.
just going by the name.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
Should have matched up perfectly there. I totally get it.
Yeah, Karkat.
Anyway,
Dude.
thank you all for coming by. It's been a lot of fun.
Yes.
You can watch other streams and stuff. Ryu's normally the one who likes to spout off about our random streams, but hey, we're usually here at around 7 p.m. most days, so come check that shit out. And if you want to watch shit when it's not 7 to 10 p.m., then go check out the YouTube channel or some shit.
Link in description below.
If you're enjoying this series, I'd recommend one of our other voice acting series, like Danganronpa or Ace Attorney.
When's the last time we created any Danganronpa content?
Listen!
That's fixable.
Good night,
Yeah, folks.
everybody.
Good night. It was troll blood soup.
It was.
It was Memo.
Ew.
It was memo soup.